up? It's your boy UAG, and we got Jim Mint from Jim Mint Collectibles in the building, and he's gonna be playing us in the Ultimate MK30th Arcade1up on Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. So I hope you're ready to throw down, because he ain't gonna be holding any punches. So sit back and enjoy. Go get yourself a frosty beverage, some snacks, because this is about to go down. I hope you're ready, because I am. Also, you might want to bring your shades, because the future is bright, my guys.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told ya I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. Do roll like a Mack truck, country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold hearted, now I'm backed up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car to get tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much. You only climb me, I put the ladders up. No fault, I done doubled up on the workload. I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told ya I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told ya I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up.
It's time. Let's go. What's up, guys?
What is up?
My crew, I haven't seen y'all guys in forever, bro.
I know.
It felt like it's been a week or something.
Yeah, I definitely miss us, dude. Hey, UAG, real quick. You know me. I gotta give you shit if the intro sucks. You know, like I told you about that Stranger Things. Drop that shit already. This was fire. I didn't expect it. Fucking fire ass intro. I loved it, dude.
Thank you, my guy. Dude. This guy already started in the chat. Jacob, you know what? I gotta sell it right now. This is an all-time high value for that unit. I gotta sell it like ASAP, because that announcement, that fire they gave us. Woo! What was it again? Operation Wolf from 1927.
I remember that cartridge was on the NES, and I actually played that, I think probably before. I don't know when the arcade version was. It was the guns that got you. Wasn't that like one of the first guns? It might have been before Duck Hunt. Who knows? That's old school. Real quick, I want to throw a shout out to Anthony Vitale, the artist. He did the hashtag free MK4. Definitely check out his video on his render of what I think the Arcade1up Pro should look like.
First of all, listen, you guys came here for an awesome night. Anthony, I appreciate all the work you have done. We have a movement going. A movement. There's, important individuals that are aware of the situation. We got freaking Ed Boon liking our tweet. Didn't even know that MK4 movement was a thing. We got the other creator. Like, dude, We got some big people.
You need to bring in our guests if you're going to talk about.
Well, this is why I'm trying to get him hyped, because this guy, you may know him for his comic book collecting, or his statue collection, but more importantly, his love for the franchise of Mortal Kombat. And without further ado, let's bring on the man right here, Jim Mint. What's up, brother?
Free MK4.
That's right. That's right. First of all, I gotta put you big screen for that. Tell them how much you love this franchise, because you're one of the people that are supporting the movement, man.
Oh yeah, man. I love Mortal Kombat. I grew up with it in the arcades from MK1 days to MK4. MK4 was a letdown for me, but it's still part of the arcade classics, man. So we got to get it ported, and I think it'll still be fun online. And what a lot of people aren't saying that I'm trying to champion for, I want the MK trilogy on there too, man. They throw console games on the other cabs, so we need that MK trilogy. But most importantly, we need that cab art. We need that Zeus hardware reimagined or recoded or whatever they got to do to free MK4, man. I'm trying to break bones and legs and all that, and all that crazy stuff they do. Pull out the weapons first time.
Jim, you know what you remind me of?
What's that?
You remind me of that guy who they have a family, right? And then there's this aunt that steals, and everybody knows that she steals, but you're like, make sure you lock up your shit, Joe. And then someone that's outside the family be disrespectful to her, like, no, don't. That's my family. You can't talk shit about her. I can, because she's my aunt, but all y'all other people can't, because the fact that this is not your favorite MK game,
right? You
still want to support it. You still want it to happen because your MK family wants it.
Oh yeah, I want it too though, because even Zohar would say, we want MK1 through 4 cabs in the arcade. I mean, just like people that collect the real deal arcades, they always get the MK4 on there. My personal favorite is MK2. Everyone got their personals. I know Killer Arcades, I think MK4 is his favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I know that other people they might like it more than me. I still enjoyed it. I played the hell out of it on the arcade, played it on N64, I believe. And then on Dreamcast had MK Gold, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Extra characters. And there's something about that game when you go back to it, because I know at the time I thought it was okay and I liked it, but as I got older, it's all like, nah, that game sucked. And then I went back to it, and going back to it, realizing it just has a certain feel. It's so smooth, the speed, it's really fast, and the combo system, like you can figure out combos pretty easy. So if it's been a while, I highly recommend anyone go to the Dreamcast. That's the easiest version to get actually running good, because it hasn't been emulated correctly, or no one's actually worked on it since probably it got worked on. But the Dreamcast version, lots of fun. Go try it again. You may like it. And our Sosa here is a huge fan too.
Think about it. The stages, the music, all the ambiance that it would have. Look at the arcades. All of us got arcades in the back. It would just be a great addition. Yes. A must-have, man. How are you gonna have MK1 through 3 but not have MK4? It's an arcade game. Come on.
So one question I want to ask the whole panel: how do y'all see it though? Like coming out, do you see it as a pro with 1 through 4, or like how would you guys want it? I'll go with Jim Mint first, because that's who I got to ask.
So I would be disappointed if it did have MK1 through 3, because I really don't like when they start making other cabs obsolete. You know what I mean? So that happened with MVC2. And I remember when I reviewed MVC1, everyone in the comments is like, yo, I'm just going to wait for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And they were smart, because it has all the same stuff with the online play. So I would rather have dedicated MK4 cab with Mortal Kombat 4 as the main game, but I think they should throw on Trilogy as an addition. I think they should throw Mythologies as an addition as well, because we've seen them do that with these other cabs, throwing on console games or what have you. You could fuck around and throw on War Gods. I mean, I'm not really a fan of it, but I mean, if you really wanted to give it that value. But,
man, I love you, bro. Let me give this disclaimer. I love you, bro. You know that. But you was damn well. You crazy if you put that freaking Mythology on there. I'll come to your house personally. That game is shit. It should die. It's a collect. No.
Mythologies is the last. What do you call it? Digitized actor Mortal Kombat game. You have those cutscenes, right version on there. I forget it's a PlayStation or N64, but you have those cutscenes. Yeah, the controls are a little bit messed up, and the jumping on those things or whatever, it's like impossible. But think it's worth throwing it on there, man.
Oh my God!
You know, I kind of like his. He had a different UHG. He had a different side to it.
No,
though.
I do like the fact that he's talking about not killing off a cabinet.
Yeah, but you know the way 1UP works. They're like, we care about selling this many amounts. So I think there's gonna have to be the Mortal Kombat.
If they put MK1 through 3 on it, it's got to be the same online as MK30, man. Because you can't be making them lobbies.
They're not gonna do that. They're gonna keep that because they want to grow that user base. So they're gonna keep the same lobby.
They keep the same, there's no lobbies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they keep that same online where it's compatible, then I think that's cool to put all of them on there.
Listen, Arcade1up is cheap. They're not going to try to start developing a new thing because this is already exists for them.
Right.
So and plus they want to keep that lobby busy, right?
They're going to make online for Trilogy as well. If they do MK4, they're going to put all the resources into that. So they're probably going to do 1 through 4 with the 4 side art and all that. Which is, you know what? I'll buy it still.
I wanted to have listen. I'm not my favorite game,
right,
by far. But if I would get it if it had that artwork because it's so unique, it's so different. You could do but so many. The only other MK2 cabinet I want would be a Pro. If they do another body and they put that MK2 artwork on there again, I'll get pissed off. They make it a Pro and that's it.
Are they coming out with the Killer Instinct Pro or not?
They are. John D said that it would probably come out at the end of the year, but the caveat is that it's going to be a limited. He said that they can for sure tell everybody it's going to be under 3K. So if it's under 3K, when you say limited, scalpers, their ears start percolating and they be like, oh, I got to buy 10 of them.
Yo, I didn't realize how bad I was at KI until I got the cab. I thought I used to be all right at that game.
that sounds like this guy. He was like this. Yo, I thought I was all right. I thought I was decent. Killers come out when they see you online. They want to let everybody know. Oh no, this is me.
Online is different, man, because it's such a different game. Like you can't throw, and you're kind of like waiting to make for the opponent to make a mistake so you can capitalize on it and go in with your combo. But then like the combo breakers is a whole nother system I'm trying to get because you got to go. Is it down one or something of their linker, and it just starts getting confusing. But it's a fun game. I thought I was okay practicing. Nah. Online made me be like humbled me real fast and playing.
It will humble you real fast. Like you don't realize that's. I don't know, Jim, if you experienced this, but when I first got the X-Men versus Street Fighter cabinet, I turned that thing on. The first game I played, this dude did not let me hit the ground. For fucking 4 games straight. I turned that bitch off. I said, this is leaving. This is not gonna be here long.
I was never good at the Marvel vs. Capcom or X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I'm decent at Street Fighter, but something about those games where they're just flying all over the screen the whole time, my brain can't comprehend it, man. But I still love it. I'll play the computer, I'll play that.
That's me. I always play the computer. That's why I fight with the Dreamcast version because once I get online, oh hell,
dude, there's people in groups Mint, that says you better be sure that this is what you want because once you go in those lobbies online, you may not want to play this game. Like you might just want to stay local.
Yeah, that's true. I always wanted the X-Men vs. Street Fighter for just the cab art as well. But doesn't MVC2 now have every game that was on both?
Every game. The only addition is the Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Do you think that's messed up though? Like they kind of made both those cabs obsolete.
Yes and no. Because Jim, for you, it's fucked up because you want an arcade, you want a collection, you want them to look different.
Some people might not have the other ones, right?
Yeah. So for there's other people that, hey, they're gonna flip that cabinet. There's people online thinking that they got paintings of the Mona Lisa, trying to sell that shit for 1K. I said, dude, the new cabinet is gonna be out and it's $600. Why are you trying to sell it for 1K? Hey, I want my money back plus interest.
And then you got people like Sosa. They gotta have a Capcom 1 and a Capcom 2, just like with this Mortal Kombat. He's gotta have a 1, 2. trilogy, and like he's got to have them all. So for you, so it doesn't bother you, right? I think he's busy. Is he on mute?
Yeah. I've got 2 and Ultimate 3, but I didn't get 1 because when I was about to order 1, MVC 2 dropped.
But
You
like
know what
you,
I'm
it
saying?
doesn't bother
So
you, right? The other cabinets aren't obsolete. Your first one, Marvel vs. Capcom one with
no,
all the
I have it. So I have the X-Men vs Street Fighter, the Marvel vs Capcom. We got the Marvel vs Capcom 2 pre-ordered, and I'm about to buy another Marvel vs Capcom to reskin it as a Marvel Superheroes vs Street Fighter.
So you're trying to get the collection like a real arcade
Yeah,
mini cabinet.
yeah, we gotta get them all, man. Like Ash Ketchum, bro. We gotta catch
You're
them
not
all,
fucking
bro.
playing Pokemon, bro.
Now you got me thinking I need an X-Men vs Street Fighter because I got the Marvel Superheroes, the deluxe joint. Yo.
I like
You guys
the X-Men.
crazy. We got a $5 super chat from Console Fanboy. The MK30th anniversary next year. MK2 30th anniversary next year. So I think they're doing an MK Pro with the MK2 artwork next year.
They're gonna
Good
have
to see you, Jin Mint.
What's up, Zohar? And they'll have a better monitor, so all of us that bought MK30 are gonna.
Oh, they're good. I guarantee you that the feedback they got from that ain't gonna happen again. It ain't gonna happen again. That's why they didn't come out with the Pro, the KI Pro, because they were gonna give us the shitty ass monitor and NBA Jam, and they said, "Dude, we already got enough fucking slack from the MK. We can't do it again."
Yeah.
Like, dude, the most loyalist YouTubers was shitting on Arcade1up.
Yeah.
Even they had to. They couldn't keep their mouth shut. They're like, nah. This is bullshit.
Man. I mean, I still love Arcade1up. Yo, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have any home arcades. I would never get the originals. Just the price, the size, the weight, the maintenance. I'm not a handy guy. Like, I can't fix that shit. So I love them, but yo, they kind of did us dirty on the MK30, not for nothing.
So are all of those cabs that you have Arcade1up cabs?
Yeah, I never
had an
iArcade or whatever other companies. I only ever had Arcade1ups.
How many do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13.
And what's your favorite?
MK30, even with the monitor, because that's my favorite game. It's a play online. It's just a whole different beast, yo.
Yeah. I love playing MK, even though like Street Fighter has like way better mechanics, especially when it comes to the broken blocking system of Mortal Kombat. But it's more or something about it. I'm not sure if it's nostalgia, how simple it was. Like I like the digitized graphics. I don't know what it is about MK.
Well,
I love it.
When I was a kid, I used to play Street Fighter. It came out first, right? So when you play Street Fighter, you win. It's a KO. You knock him out. But when you're playing Mortal Kombat, it's a real person, and he don't get back up, man. It's a fatality. It's like this level, man.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm sure that everybody can remember the first time that they saw the MK, their first MK game and the fatality. Like, that takes you back. Like, that's the dude. I didn't care about none of this shit. And then I walked down to Walmart, down the aisle, and I saw MK, and that shit, like, it's just that title. Like,
yeah, kids were crazy. That's what made me get the Sega Genesis. I was all about Super Nintendo. And when I found out that had blood, it's like I need that version. It was like everybody, all the kids were talking about Mortal Kombat when it came to console. It's because of the popularity of the arcade. But yeah, it was something different, man. It hit different than Street Fighter for me.
When I first saw MK1 in the arcade, I didn't know it was coming out. We didn't have the internet was very, very new. I didn't have the internet. So I went there. Mortal Kombat 1 just came out. They're fighting. I'm already in love with it. Like the ambiance, the sounds, the fighting, the realistic thing, the ninjas. And then the screen went dark and Sub-Zero ripped the guy's head off. It blew my mind. To this day, that's like burned in my brain. And then the same thing with like MK2. Like, I didn't know it was coming out. I think I was on a school field trip. And I went somewhere and I was like, oh my God, Mortal Kombat 2. You could be Shang Tsung. There's Reptile in the game. This shit blew my mind as a kid, man. So
yeah. And how good those graphics were back then. Like, because now they look good. Mortal Kombat 2, you look at Mortal Kombat 2, like on a real arcade, it looks good. Like me and you,
it still looks good.
Back then, it was like, holy shit.
Now,
like, the graphics were great.
When MK3 came out, I kind of felt like everybody was biting the whole KI wave with the combos. I was like, why are y'all trying to copy what they got going on, man? You have your own thing. And then the dial of combos. And I still liked MK3, but I was a little disappointed that they strayed away from their own individuality to copy what other games were doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The thing though that was different about it though is it was mostly focused on rushing with that run button. That was different. Still to this day, like that's not my style of playing. So now like a lot of modern games has the forward dashing and stuff, but it put pressure on you. So it was a little bit different. I personally don't care for the Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate, but like Sosa, that's one of his favorites. So he loves the combos, right? Sosa, that's your game.
Yeah, dude, that UMK3 and Mortal Kombat trilogy, that's like 2 of my top 5 favorite games of all time ever made in the history of all games of the whole world.
I'm with you.
We got a $5 super chat real quick. They said they did us dirty on MK30th. Jim Mint, quote my rap song, "I can die now."
Hey, dude, you're doing my job for me. What the hell?
Listen, you complained last week. I know you was resting your voice because all the super chats and stuff like that. So I want to make sure that you're good.
I feel like my job titles are getting taken away. That's it. That's all I want to say. But welcome to Die. I know he was a huge on Mortal Kombat too. You told me a lot like during your Mortal Kombat. It's the same thing with you, right? Like
I love Mortal Kombat, man. I've hate it or love it. I pretty much love the whole franchise. I think the only one I didn't like was Special Forces. Oh yeah. But every other game was pretty cool. I liked it. The run by was a welcome addition. It's different. You just had to get good with it. But yeah, back to I was catching the stream where you talking about Arcade1up with the different artworks on the verses. I'm with Gen Men on that. It's kind of messed up, but I prefer my X-Men versus cap, so that's why I'm just gonna upgrade it because I like that artwork better. But back to Mortal Kombat, I just wanted to spin it. I needed to get that out the way. Mortal Kombat is great, man. Free MK4, hashtag free MK4, y'all.
You first of all, I don't know if people know, but you're the one that started this.
You started the petition,
movement, right?
Yeah, man, I did because I love MK4. Quan Chi's leg rip fatality is my favorite fatality in Mortal Kombat.
Yes. He just gets his leg and just beats him like he doesn't stop. It's so funny, man.
Yeah, I just can't like. I used to like do that back in the days, even with the home port, the N64 and the Dreamcast. When I first saw that at home, because I played it in the arcade, but I wasn't doing fatalities like that in the arcade. Yeah. When I first saw that in the home, I couldn't stop laughing, man. It was just one of those things.
What about the other fatality though? Oh, is that in Deception when he stretches the head out? I forget which one that's from.
I thought it was this one, but it's Deception.
Oh, hey, welcome back. You got another person here that appreciates Mythologies. That was talked about before you came. He's a huge fan of that game.
I only watched the Mythologies. Just some of the controls were that you had to press a button.
You sound like this guy down here. He thinks the same thing. You guys are crazy.
It added so much lore. Like it's crazy. Like with the story, and then it fed into MK4. So if you liked MK4, it gave you more story.
They dropped 2 games at the same time. And then also, I'm a comic book guy, so think about MK4 Mythologies. You're talking like first appearance of Quan Chi, first appearance of Shinnok, first appearance of Natara from Mythologies, and like he said, they added to the lore. I was kind of disappointed they didn't give us Mythology Scorpion and then like follow up with all those other kind of mythology titles. I guess because it wasn't really successful. But they messed up a couple things, man. They messed up to turn around, and it was kind of whack how you had to get your special powers along the way type of thing, but.
For me, it was the PlayStation 1 version because it had the cheesy kung fu cutscenes. Yeah. So I was like, it had its own charm. It was funny, man, just to like see those cutscenes and tell the story out. The 64 didn't have the cutscenes, so I was like, I don't want just the 64 one. I was straight for the PlayStation 1 version.
Yeah,
I was hoping the same thing for Scorpion and all that, but I think they dropped the ball with Special Forces, and it was just like, forget it.
I think they lost John Tobias. I think Mythologies was the last game he worked on until I think MK vs. DC he might have worked on as well. But I think they lost him, and that was that. He was a creative genius behind Mortal Kombat. I think Ed Boon was the programmer, which I love Ed Boon. I've been following Ed Boon since 1993 or something, whatever the hell this shit came out.
Somebody in the petition wrote that like to get MK4 for us because that's the last Ed Boon and John Tobias collaboration.
It's an important game, man. How are you not going to finish it's not a trilogy. What do you call it? An anthology or whatever. Like, you got to have all 4, man. That's the arcade.
That's the last arcade port, right?
No.
I mean, and they talk about emulation, but to be honest, they've given us console games. They could just take the 64 game and just mess around a little bit. You wouldn't spend that much money on that. And turn it into an arcade version.
I think they, first of all, I think they can get the Zeus hardware shit straight from the source. Ed Boon, I'm sure they got all them files backed up. And they could do that with Mythologies super easy. Just throw the PlayStation port straight on there. Like,
yeah.
On a big screen. I'm done.
Well, I'm happy. You see, now I respect him even more. I didn't even know he liked Mythology.
But also, I didn't know you were welcome to die. I've been playing you on this shit for a minute. I think Street Fighter on Big Blue. You're crazy. I can't even fuck with you on there, man.
Hey, man. Yeah, we got to play some more, man. It's fun. We'll play some tonight. We got to get this chat, like, hopefully the chat jumps in and you do your thing, man.
So, listen, guys. Let's start getting things rolling. You know, I have to change the background for you, just for you. Where your soul is mine. Chat. Let's start getting people rolling. Anybody who has your MK30th, jump on Ultimate MK3. Get it ready.
I want to see Zohar jump in. I know he was practicing with Sonya not that long ago. I see some of those combos.
Sonya is dope in MK3. I know he only rocks with MK1, but she's got a lot of moves. She got the up bicycle kick, and she has all the other old moves, and the combo is sick. I think she got a pop-up combo too, no?
Yeah.
No, Sonya's really good in Ultimate.
I seen one question pop up in the chat, and I just want to ask before we start. One person asked if you play stock or did you upgrade your buttons and sticks?
Me, I never upgraded anything. Everything is all stock.
Okay.
I play with stock Generation 1.
I would love to
throw that out there.
Oh, here goes Zohar with me right now. I would love to see how I am on with better sticks and everything. So
Zohar's in there?
That's
okay.
Him. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, but eventually you got to upgrade the hapsticks. That's what they was using back in the 90s.
I know.
Personally, I don't like the hapsticks. I got so used to Sanwa, but
on this kind of games,
man. Yeah,
good,
even on
man.
this.
This ain't MK1 Zohar.
But it is better for like the forwards. Like, I don't know.
Now Sanwas are cool. It just depends on the game. Yeah. But like Sanwa for the Versus series, that's the way you go. Not with hapsticks. Damn. But old school Street Fighter and old school Mortal Kombat, hapsticks.
He ran. He's running. Listen.
Tell me you got booted and didn't rage quit on.
Nah. Listen. If he don't want to clip that, he didn't want to clip that too. He was like, nah. I'm gonna get out of here real fast.
You might as well give me the win. Damn.
See, listen, he be ducking. He be ducking.
That's one, right? The poll said how many W's or how many L's?
Yeah,
that's one for you right there.
That's a W.
Now I'll tell you what. I don't have the MK30th. Everybody knows that I was going to buy it this month, but then MVC2 came out, and I had to get it because that's my dream cabinet. So I'm telling everybody right now in the chat, everybody in the whole world, that all of my faith is going into Welcome to Die to pull the dub.
Oh, I know. I bet.
Hey, thanks, man. We'll see. I'm much better in Fightcade, but I'll give it a go.
I'll give it a go. He probably was practicing all day.
You got to play with the lag. See, I know how to maneuver with the lag.
Oh. Here's what. Bro. Do you prefer single player combat or team combat?
I was gonna ask that. Like,
oh man.
You asking me?
Yeah.
On UMK3, I always forget they have the team combat. I only
exactly.
Nobody uses it. It's not a thing.
Except for Sosa.
The other day, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I totally forgot. But I did like it in MK9. I used to play that all the time in MK9. And by the way, MK9 was like brought Mortal Kombat back, yo. After like the whole 3D generation and so many letdowns and whack games, even though I still loved them and the lore and everything. MK9, when that trailer dropped, yo.
9 hit different. The introduce of X-rays, and it kept all the same characters and retold the story, and just was called Mortal Kombat. It wasn't even called Mortal Kombat 9 back then. Like no one, like just the fans would call it that. Now it's popular with everyone. But yeah, that was the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that DLC brought Freddy. We're like, what the hell?
That storyline, the way they did the storyline, like how they did it with the cutscenes and everything, was great. It's like the best story mode in any Mortal Kombat.
And then that's what they are today, man.
Conquer, I was just playing Conquer earlier, man. He's fucking.
He's nasty, dude. He's nasty. He made me block him because of his Nighthawk or Night Wolf. I'm gonna say it right one time.
You see, Zohar blocked him, didn't he?
Yeah, this dude is too good.
Can I tell you something? I want everybody to acknowledge what he just told you. This guy beat his ass only 2 games, and he said, "Fuck this! I'm blocking him. I don't want to play him again."
It was one game, one full game.
One full game. One game he blocked him. He's never gonna play this man again.
One game. This dude is that good. Like I let him slide on
sad, bro.
Kombat
don't accept his matches till you're ready, but don't block him.
Dude, he is worse than Jago. He plays just like Jago, maybe a little bit different.
What we gotta do one day is get Zohar on stream and look at his block list, like just randomly. Yo, let's see your block list. We gotta scroll all the way down. You got all the people in there.
Mm-hmm. Yo, somebody gotta join my game, man. I just restarted it in case it was me. But Jim Mint on here, yo.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there.
Let's go, man. Come on.
Listen, I'm just telling everybody I apologize in advance for this embarrassment I'm going to do. And I'm not talking about him embarrassing him. He's embarrassing me.
Nah, I ain't going to do you like that.
Go over there, man. Go.
See,
you're about to give you a confidence booster. You're going to get a confidence booster. We're going to throw you this freebie.
I on y'all. Welcome to Die. You going to play?
Yeah, I'll play.
And then Conquer, please go as well. Now, don't restart your tab. I think that was on me. Let me know if y'all can join my shit, man. I don't know what the hell.
Then OTG can get in there too.
Yeah, I'm free.
Y'all see me in there or what?
All right, we're waiting on Conquer to see what he says.
Oh, I think I saw you post something the other day about server error on the lobby. Was that a thing?
But you know what it is? I'm in the basement trying to go up.
Connection is taking 2 weeks.
And
I ended up putting some Wi-Fi pucks down here. Yeah.
Oh, you got to be wired, man. Like
I know. I don't know.
Like everybody recommends the wired. Like the Wi-Fi is not that good. Like I tried Wi-Fi for a week, and I'm next to my router. It's not that good.
Oh,
like I mean. I'm notorious with my internet connection, but Big Blue and the Mall vs. Capcom, even my arcade online, it runs great. But when I compare it to Mortal Kombat, I'm like, what the hell? But it runs better wired. Everybody says
I don't have that much trouble for my Wi-Fi. Every once in a while, I come across a certain player, but usually I don't have trouble Wi-Fi. That's like with me.
Yeah. No, but I've noticed like in Zohar's group page, everybody complains.
A lot of people complain.
You gotta be wired. You gotta be wired.
No, a lot of people complain. Like I understand that, but with me, my experience has been different from everyone. It's like whatever. Every once in a while, I come across a person. It's like, damn, they like it's doing that.
Yeah, I get some good matches. I mean, wired. I mean, every now and then I get some choppy ones, but like I played P-Dubs and Michael B, and that was pretty good. Those connections.
They were free. How close I am. I'm actually pretty close, maybe about like 10 feet, 12 feet. No,
but like so hard be like, yo, get wired. I'm like, dog, I just moved here. I'm in the basement. I don't know how to fucking get the wire down here from upstairs. I don't, I gotta call someone out here to do that.
Oh, you gotta get like 100-foot Ethernet cable down there, man. That's what you gotta do.
All down the stairs, all across the floor.
Like,
yeah, just run it across the Wi-Fi.
Conquer, I think he says it's gotta be the Wi-Fi.
Was that?
Conquer said it's got to be Wi-Fi. I don't know if he's saying about our connection or what.
Yeah, he's saying
or y'all's connection.
He's saying he can't join my game. I just got out and went back in. I don't know.
Wait for UAG to come back. See what he says.
Hey, I don't know what the hell's going on there, bro. I kept on hitting challenge, and it just kept on.
Well, look, one of y'all go on there and let me join your shit.
Yeah, or join anybody. Yeah, that's there.
All right, let me log in and see.
Nobody was there when I was just looking. Look, hold up. Oh, who's I Am Groot?
Yeah, just go.
Just play that.
Go play him. That's what it's about. Yeah.
So you recently moved everything down to the basement, right? Like I haven't had a chance. I saw that you dropped a video that you do everything in the basement now.
Yeah, all the whole set. You know, like this little arcade room, and then out in the main part is gonna be like where I do my regular content and all that. Yeah, look, it's not letting me connect to this guy, man. Fuck. Oh no!
Yeah, I love all the statues unboxing, man. I used to be big on statues, like Sideshow. I still love Sideshow and like Sideshow exclusives. I used to collect that and like Bowen, pop culture.
Yeah, PCS, so PCS had all the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter statues.
Yeah, the Mortal Kombat stuff is great. That Goro statue is like 3 feet tall. I think Office Arcade has the Goro statue.
Oh, showing that one, yeah. The MK, was that the MKX Goro?
I think so. Yeah. We got like skulls in the base and all that stuff. That's mad tall.
Oh shit! Oh, he's full. Okay, so Zohar's playing with someone, I guess. I saw Conquer on there. I didn't go to him on purpose. There you go.
That
you trying to get in there, UAG?
I'm gonna wait to see if he gets somebody. If he doesn't,
he's
connecting.
But Conquer's got to whip my ass though.
Yeah. Oh, you're good though. You're good too. But he made me look silly.
One game and he fucking blocked him. That's some JJ.
We need MK4 in here, man. That would be so nice if you could just be like, let's get on MK4 then. Completely different game.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat Trilogy would be sick too, man. To have it on the cab would be sick.
Oh yeah. So Happy says 3 feet tall. That statue's just as tall as him. You know, if I get legs and I put them on my shoulders, we look like Goro.
This shit is laggy as hell. Oh.
You playing Welcome to Die?
Nah, I'm playing Conquer.
Oh, my bad.
Yo, I feel like I could have had a shot too, but this shit is super laggy. Yo, he plays with the rush down for real.
Yeah. It is
that's how you could tell good players between not good players. Like good players actually know that button exists.
Yeah, like me, I don't use it.
It's true. It's true.
I don't even touch that button. I'm like, listen, I add an extra button that just totally confuses me. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's the run button's nice, man. I like it. Like if you tap the run button, you can get a nice combo off quick because it's just like one of those things. Just like dashing in Street Fighter.
That's why I don't dash in.
It kind of like shakes up the opponent. You're like, damn, this guy's coming fast as fuck. What do I do? Do I block down and try to avoid the throw or the combo or whatever?
Yeah, it's dope, man. It's a good feint. But yeah, I mean, this is a hater to love it mechanic. It's true. I know a lot of people that hate that shit.
I just lost that run. Conquer, right? How hard it's so the shit was like legit delayed. Look at this. Look, lost connection. Fuck, man.
Yeah, they said that this Wi-Fi antenna is grade A.
Nah,
you know, I used to have a hard time even connecting to the Wi-Fi on the cab. I had to keep doing it over and over again.
It might be just from as far from the Wi-Fi, like with this cabinet. This cabinet, I think
it's not a normal. This is a Chinatown Wi-Fi thing.
So did you get like a Wi-Fi repeater for the basement? Because you could go that route too.
I got the pucks, so I got 2 pucks down here. One for the arcade, one for the main area.
Oh shit!
But
well, how does your other cabs run? Like you haven't noticed like with like Big Blue, like because you have that right next to you, right?
You know, like since I moved here, I've only really been playing MK30 online.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like I think you'll notice a big difference. Like later on, you try the Big Blue. Yeah. I bet you get like it won't be as laggy. Cause it's that Capcom love, you know how arcade.
Don't start that shit. Don't start that shit.
I'm starting to believe that.
Don't start that shit. Listen, Arcade1up loves money. You think they're just purposely gonna shit on a particular publisher? Come on.
Roll the clip. Roll that Zohar clip.
Zohar, insert your clip.
Next.
That don't make sense. They're gonna sabotage. They're gonna sabotage a publisher. Come on, man.
So you think they would have ever thrown that monitor in any Capcom game?
Dude, it was just about the time. It was about the timing. They at that time, that's the best price monitor they could get. That's like, listen, put it in there.
Favorite kid. They don't love them all the same.
No. That is true. That is true. And I told my okay, secret time. I told my wife I love this kid better than the other kid, and she said you can't do that. That you're supposed to love them both. I'm like, yeah, but do I really? Like,
I honestly think Arcade1up just messed up, man. Like they because it's the same monitor from Gen 1. It's the same exact monitor. They didn't realize.
I got Gen 1 right next to it. It don't do that.
It's worse.
But you know what I'm saying? If you turn on Gen 1 and you put you compare the monitors, Gen 1 is way better. Look at that. It's way better.
Yeah.
It's the same size 5x4, but it's a different monitor.
And it's just optimized differently. They changed the settings.
I think
so.
The light source is like one side.
Thing.
That's why. Like on the monitor, I think the light source is coming from the one side or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But that's what I'm saying. Arcade1up didn't know that. Like the manufacturer changed that up, so they figured it'd be easy money. It'd be the same thing, and I think that's where the mistake happened.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because okay, so I know some inside information in terms of this. Like when you do a bid, and you got this. Let's say I could give you this monitor at $15 a monitor. But you have to close the bid now. You can't wait to get it in and test it out and be like, okay, this is good. You just put the bid in when you can, because that's how you lock in that price. You get it before you even get the monitor to test it. So that by the time they got that monitor and found out it was shitty, there's no return. You can't, there's no receipt.
Maybe.
Yeah. Gem, is that really skeletons around the cabinet, or is this like a painting that I'm seeing? Like I'm looking at like skeletons and I'm
that's like, no, that's us. That's our background, genius.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
fucking welcome to die.
I'm bugging out.
Yeah, you want some of this? You want some of this good stuff? Here.
Welcome to nice bugging.
Here. Smoke that.
No, I can't even guard. No, I don't want to play guards. He's fucking crazy too.
I'm gonna try you again, bro.
Try me. You gonna join me? No, you go on there. Let me join you.
All right.
Look, I can't connect to Zohar anyway. Fuck, man. I got one good round in with somebody, I feel like, right? Oh, yeah, with Conquer. But why my man UAG got to step to the other room to do this, man?
Yeah, I'm going to have to step to the other room, too.
I'll open up a lobby, too.
Yeah. And then, look, they also didn't have the shit. Lobby system was kind of different, too.
See, that's the only reason I would want them to change away from this. Like, there's two people there. Who's there? It is because I want that lobby system.
Right. The spectator mode.
Yeah, that was so huge.
Somebody joined UAG, I guess. Or
so for people like me, I never picked up the MK30th.
And it's the welcome to that connection.
Oh, I was gonna say, for people like me who never picked up the MK30th, how much longer do you think I have to wait before MK30th is being sold with a price drop?
Christmas. I think Black Friday. Black Friday, that's gonna get a price drop.
When did it come out? It came out in July. What? July? Let's see.
All right, here we go. UAG on
that will be to like next spring, I think, April.
You don't think Black Friday will do it, man?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think the cap sold that well.
Yeah,
man.
that's why I want to give them at least like 8 or 9 months or 8. Oh wait.
Well, hold on. You guys ever see MK30 in the stores? I never see that shit.
Oh nah, that one's I think it's only online.
Yeah, I never seen it.
Well,
maybe it'll be sooner.
I don't got Walmart is not in New York, so it's not I have easy access to see if it was there or not.
Maybe it'll be sooner. It goes on
drive around.
Yeah, I think it sold bad. It should have sold a lot better.
Well, also, why did they brand it a legacy cabinet? That was crazy too. Like, I don't know.
I guess to have all the extra games, they should just like, who cares, and just I don't know. I think the legacies to have all those games together. They're calling them legacies. The Midway.
It looks weird though, man. Like when you're on the UI and you see these weird games that have nothing to do with Mortal Kombat in it, it's kind of weird.
Like, what is the game? There's games in there I never even heard of. Like, what the hell?
Like, I would have liked to see Mortal Kombat 4 and then turn the page and you see all these bullshit games.
Mm-hmm. So I've got 7 Walmarts from my work to my house, and not one single Walmart sells Arcade1ups anymore.
Wow, why?
They just don't carry them.
Wow. You gotta find out, man. You gotta do some detective work. Ask the manager what's going on.
Yo, this is so laggy. It's crazy, man.
I mean, from what I understand, is like they put on their own clearance sales. Each Walmart's different, so maybe it's just they don't want to carry it.
Yeah. They don't sell any Arcade1ups where I live.
Then again, you're in California, and probably everyone steals Arcade1ups, and they're like, "Nope, we ain't renewing." I don't know, because isn't it like legal to steal anything under $1,000 in California? Right? They have a law like that, right?
$500 and up is a felony.
Oh, 500. So you can steal.
Yeah.
It was 1,000, but you can steal anything under 500. So some of those cabs, I guess.
Yeah.
That's why he's waiting for the Mortal Kombat 30th to drop, so he
You
could
can
do
literally
that.
walk out right when they in California. They'll be like, whatever. That's how I picture it.
You can get whatever you want, and you can just walk out the store with it because it's illegal for them to touch you.
Oh wow! So do people steal a lot over there?
A lot of people do steal. I don't steal.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do steal. Yeah.
I don't steal.
That's just tripping me out right now, dude.
So who is he playing? Who are you playing right now, Jim?
This is UAG.
Playing you, but it's so laggy. It's like it's hard to even play.
Hey, there's a $5 super chat. OTG, do your job.
Oh, all right. So you all should dress. All right. So the $5 super chat from Legs. You all should dress up like your favorite Mortal Kombat characters to push MK4, but UAG has to be Uncle Fester or Quan Chi. I like that idea. I like it.
That's a good idea.
That's
You already
funny.
got the haircut.
We don't need to dress up. All we need is UAG to paint his face and do some little makeup and promote it for us. I think that would, dude. We're gonna have to talk to him about that. Like, don't let me.
You got to turn him into Quan Chi. And do a video about that.
Help promote. Like, it would actually help. I think. Oh man. You see the thing with UAG, he's trying to use Jax because I think he saw Diego put a whooping on us with Jax. He's really good with him.
He beat me. He got me.
Yeah, Jax is top tier. He is.
Nah, it's just it's unplayable almost.
That move he got where he punches the floor, that's annoying, but it's very effective.
Oh yeah, because you know what? That like in Mortal Kombat 1 when Zohar turtles, he's one of the characters, and him and Sub-Zero have the ones that keep you from fucking turtling. I love it.
Oh yeah, the ground pound and the floor freeze, the ground freeze.
They made those for fucking people like Zohar. UAG's actually Sector? No way. I never even seen him use them. That's cool.
No, that's me.
Oh, that's you. Oh, all right. I got mixed up. Of course, he's Jax again. So the Sector's pretty good. I was like, how did he learn them? I was about to get mad.
How do you feel that you got to use the first and second player in this cabinet? You know the Capcom cabinets let you rock first player only. You don't got to swap.
That bothers me because this isn't really from Code Mystics, but they use their technology. But that's what happened to the Killer Instinct. You had to swap back and forth. They did an update where they did it where you can only use if you wanted to player one, and it's awesome.
I kind of like it better because that's like the arcade. Like you don't always get the home field advantage. You know, it depends on who's player one first.
Yeah, I don't mind it like that much, but I'm so used to playing it like that on Big Blue. So it was like kind of we play so much online with Big Blue that it kind of bothered me. But I mean, whatever.
The only thing I think about it as like when people mod their sticks, right? there's a lot of people that just mod the one player side.
Well, yeah.
So when you have a situation like that, you're forced to mod both.
Yeah, you're right.
I just was playing Welcome to Die. He's nasty, bro.
That's right,
dude.
I got my lobby.
You need to buy yourself what you call it, Ethernet cord for this particular cabinet. That particular cabinet just doesn't have good Wi-Fi, bro.
No, that shit was impossible to play.
Well,
yeah, but you do have a point though with the one player because I modded like one of my cabinets like that and I like it, dude. I like the one player. It gives you a lot of room, so you can put that directly in the middle. But with this one, I don't mind it because the MK30th, dude, UAG will make fun of me, but it's got more room than Capcom Legacy in the same version.
You bring something up with that, OTG. Like, what does Bobby Roode do in a situation like that? You can't make a one-player deck for MK30th because when you play online, what happens?
No, he'll just make it bigger. He'll make it like he'll do like a like the 99 lives big ball spinner. He had to go that route for those.
Yo, but the thing is, it's not always this bad when I play. It's like usually it's pretty decent. You know?
Well, it's probably like I'm probably one notch ahead of you. I think it's two bad connections. Probably not gonna work.
I think it's just the basement. Like I think it's just that's just normal. Like with the basement because there's all that interference with the Wi-Fi.
Right.
So that's why you got to go wire.
No, the problem is that it's an MK1 skin when it needs to be an MK4 skin.
You said foreskin. But anyways.
Oh, man.
Yeah. If it had the MK4 skin, the Wi-Fi would be afraid, right? It would start like not slacking off.
What up?
Yeah, dude, it would be squirting connection.
Yeah. Instead,
you guys suck.
The Wi-Fi ain't afraid of this Chinese takeout skin, right?
Yeah, that's funny, y'all.
Why are you so disrespectful, bro? That's beautiful artwork.
So you know what's funny? I don't make fun of that Paul dude. He designed it actually like that, and like with the dragon and the control panel, he didn't have Johnny Cage on there. I think he said it was Tobias, or I don't know who he said. He may not have said a name, but the original artist said that wasn't like he didn't have anything to do with the Johnny Cage, right? Didn't he say that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What? You talking about John Tobias or the guy who designed the cat?
The guy that designed Paul Mayer. I can't remember his name, but yeah,
the logo.
That guy, yeah,
illustrator.
He said he didn't do the Johnny Cage, but I don't know if it was Tobias or someone else.
I think they added him on top of it.
Tobias was like, I want to put you on the side panel for all the work you did, like to tribute you. So I look at it like if you don't have Daniel Pacino on the side of your arcade for MK1, it's like a smack in the face because John Tobias was like, yo, I want to immortalize you. I want to put you in the side panel because this game is all about you.
I think Pacino coached everybody too on how to do it. Like he was part of the whole process, right?
Yes. He was a big part of it. I didn't realize he was until Welcome to Die researched him really well, and we were talking a lot. Welcome to Die taught me a lot about Pacino. He knows a lot.
Even if you look at the footage, you can see him like coaching the other actors and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was definitely like I looked into it because I was looking at his Twitter page and he's like, oh, I'm co-creator of Mortal Kombat. I'm like, that's kind of bold for you to say. Let me look into this because I always thought it was Boone and John Tobias, but then looking at the footage and the story, you see how much he basically did all the choreograph for that. He taught everybody how to fight.
Yo, why
so that was pretty badass.
Only I'm frozen and everyone else is still able to play. What the fuck, man?
Yeah. And I want to say Sonia was just a girl from the gym, right? Like with Sonia, she wasn't just somebody that was there. Like that's why there was actually a 6-player game, and they were like, "Hey, we need a girl like that," and they put her in, and she ended up being like the best.
Just so they could compete with Street Fighter because they had Chun-Li.
Yeah,
and she was added later on, and she's probably the most OP on the first MK. Like
she's rated number 1 on the tier list. Yeah. If you look up tier list for that game, she's number 1. She's broken. She's Bison of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
of MK1.
But that's cool. You like back then they weren't like they're like we'll just make her badass and
because remember they was showing the screen. It was just them. They just added her on a woman because they needed a girl. Like that's crazy.
That was cool to watch.
But Jim, I want to ask you this question because you played the original MK, but you said your love was MK2. Yeah. How big of a leap was like that? Those two games don't even look like they were in the same world. Yeah. Like there's such a big difference in technology. You still got the graphics, but way more complicated combo moves and more moves.
You know what one of the biggest differences is to me? In Mortal Kombat 1, you can't jump over the guy and jump kick him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, that was a big move, and that helped do a lot of traps and everything. I can't play this shit, though. It's so fucking impossible. So, yeah, I mean, the graphics were updated. You had more characters. You were able to play as Shang Tsung and Reptile, which was big for me. And I can't even move on here, bro. But, yeah, I think I'm going to
try to join you.
What's that?
I'll try to join you. Just start up a lobby.
Yo, this shit is fucking. It's unplay. I can't even do anything.
Restart it. See if you get a new connection real quick.
This is the best Mortal Kombat 30 commercial I've ever heard.
We got a $5 super chat from Console Film Boy. Go ahead. Can you read that for me, buddy?
Blue right here. Let's see if Big Blue plays the same. Ready?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Console Fab was saying, "Can we play Big Blue one match? I want to prove to you all that it's not the basement, it's the crap Wi-Fi in MK30th."
Let's do it right now. Ready? Hold up.
Well, which Street Fighter game you putting on?
Oh, you gotta put CE.
CE?
And make sure you put a code on it because there's
Console Fanboy gonna tell you he's a hyper god.
If not, you're gonna have worse Jago join you. They're waiting for somebody to join.
He has an alarm set. I think he set an alarm, like because he's a engineer. So he probably set an alarm when someone enters the room. Something goes off in his house, and he jumps in.
Look, jump on 1111.
And Worst Jago can also guess codes.
He's good. He's good. He gets the code for me. I'm like, how the fuck you get that? He's like,
hey, Sosa did that to me too. He guessed one of my codes a long time ago. I didn't know. He told me a story. That was before like we were cool and all that. He's all like,
who goes around going into rooms like, oh, I got this code 22222, and he goes in there.
So
that's funny.
Me and Zohar now.
Oh man, yo! But look how bright that screen looked, though. For real, that screen looked mad good.
I don't even know how to play this now. Hold on.
It's all good. Console Fanboy is cheap. He'll just
he's a thick throw king.
You know how when you're playing Mortal Kombat and you're using the block button, then you jump to Street Fighter, it takes a little bit of getting used.
Yeah, you start trying to press there's no block button. You got to hold back. Oh, I forgot about that.
He plays super cheap.
Here we go.
I see a glowing panel back there. Is that the ultimate?
You see this? There's no lag. Like you're playing a good game right now.
Yeah.
Told you.
Conspiracy right now. Conspiracy.
Capcom. All the way. Fuck MK. Next.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi was good on 30th, man.
Told you.
I thought it was blocking the throws. I don't know. It's different from Mortal Kombat. You got to hold.
You good with all your cabinets down there. You just got to wire Mortal Kombat. That's it.
How do you block the throw in Street Fighter, man?
Back to block and throw, I think, is your middle punch button, and think your middle.
How do you block? Right? He said, "How do you block a throw? You fuck face."
Oh,
you want to jab him on his toes and shit. Don't let him get close to you.
Well, you tell him, UAG. You tell him then.
I don't know how to do it. I'm just saying that's what you're over here telling him how to throw.
There's no tech hits in this
on that base, UAG. Don't start.
There's no tech hits on CE. Tech hits, I think it's on Super.
How do you block the throw?
You're just gonna have to counter him with the jabs. Like when he's like coming up to you, just jab him on the foot. Or just hit them with
they have an
Dragon
advantage
Punch.
for the throw. If you're sitting there blocking, all they have to do is come up to you and throw you. It's kind of cheap that way. So you have to guess whether they're gonna try to throw you, then you hit. If they're going to try to hit you, then you block. So it's
that's Zohar's main game right there, throwing tick throws. That doesn't rock in the 90s in the arcade. Zohar
get fucked up for that shit.
Got unplugged.
They be like, all right, wait outside. Right, I'm gonna wait outside for you. When you finish your game, I'm gonna fuck you up. Don't be doing those. People used to get fucked up back in the days for that shit.
Yeah. You can get away with it now. You're at home, but there's no pizzeria.
I was trying to do the wake up and all that shit. Ain't fucking hit.
He just wants to do that cheap shit that he's gonna do to
He's
everyone.
he is the cheesiest player. Go, you know what?
He wants to be a star of the show.
Jim Mint, do me a favor. After this, log out, go to Super Turbo, and let him try to do that shit. All you got to do is beat Chug Lee. His ass is done. Done.
It's all good, man.
Cham,
I'll tell you what.
Go suck a dildo.
Cham, you need to play some MK. You need to love MK as much as you love versus games.
You think
so Jim, out of all the Street Fighters, which ones you like? Do you prefer the versus or you like this old school one?
I prefer the old school ones. I like CE, I guess. Super is, I don't know. On the console, I used to be able to play good with a controller, but it's harder on a joystick for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should add it, man. They should add a USB port for a controller. Some people feel that way. They're better with the controller. Pull out the Super Nintendo controller. That'd be awesome.
Right. Oh, that would be crazy.
I did ask John on our last AMA.
I think that'd be cool, man. That or arcade sticks. Bring your own arcade sticks, so you don't gotta upgrade these damn weak stock controls. You just put your Sandwall arcade stick and you're good to go.
Those aren't that welcome down. That's an add like a lot to the price. It's
not. All you gotta do is hit a driver. They already got a USB port in the back.
Oh,
if you already own it, man, come on.
I thought I was picturing like a nice little like underneath the panel.
They're not gonna do that shit. They're gonna be like this. Yeah. Yo, you know what you want to do? Put that thing in the back of your USB.
Yeah,
plug
bro,
that
they
in.
did it for the countercade. How can you do this with the countercade and not?
You know what? You have a point. You have a point there. You're right. They do that little thing for the
technology is already there. They just gotta
for nothing.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't even think I'm on the Wi-Fi with the puck right now. I think I'm on the Wi-Fi from upstairs on Big Blue, and this shit's running smooth as hell, man.
This is a conspiracy.
So swap the MK. So fix it to match whatever Big Blue's on, and you should be good to go.
It's not that. I'm telling. It's a different one.
Yo, I can't even get online when I try to do the other Wi-Fi. Let me change so you guys don't see what my Wi-Fi shit is. Hold up.
Yo, wait a minute. This guy's not gonna talk shit here. Fucking Roderick. I beat his ass 3 games in a row.
Look at this. He
Big
got
Blue.
1, 2, and 3. He needs 4.
Shut the fuck up! I'm talking. And then I beat him. I beat Roderick, and he beats me 1 game, and he leaves.
Oh, okay. You know what? Oh,
disrespectful motherfucker.
On a side note, look at how sexy that ultimate marquee looks. Jeez.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. It'd be awesome if he had MK4 right next to it. He would have the whole thing. That'd be great.
Oh yeah.
That's why he wants it, right? He wants to make that collection happen.
He's the perfect example. He would have the whole thing.
I'll tell you what. I can't stand the legacy look, but imagine that those skins on the right now, the 30th anniversary.
Hey yo, I think I might have fixed the MK problem. Hold on. I think I was connected to the wrong puck.
Let me turn on my MK, guy.
All right, let's get a bit here.
When I play that UMK3, I can't even see the whole screen. I can only see the bottom half of the monitor.
Oh yeah, it's that design. They made it low, and then it's not tilted the screen, and it's bad. It's like a box.
No, if you've seen the turtle cab, the TMNT cab, the way the monitor's recessed, I wish all the cabinets were like that.
Yeah.
Like I guess that's exactly the way it looks like that on NBA Jam too. Like it's just lean back. Because Big Blue has a little lean, but not as like I'm looking at the turtle cab and it's like way back. Like it's more recessed.
I'm sorry. Right now, even though with that shitty ass monitor, MK is the best. Well, right now I have to let me change that. That style was the best until I bought the Yoga Flame. That's my favorite cabinet.
I think I fixed this. I think I might have fixed the problem though.
Ah shit. Go in there. Welcome to die. Turn off the screen. Save some of that Wi-Fi, bro. Save some of that Wi-Fi.
And let's see if he wants. I already made a lobby. Well, I'm in the game.
I'm telling you,
you gotta go challenge him. He's started. Oh,
yeah. The TMNT cab is like the only cab I could play standing, and I'm 6'3". Every other cab I gotta use a damn stool or do a Jean-Claude Van Damme split so I can look at the monitor.
I may duck, but when I play you, I stay all the games and take the L. You ran, bro. I went to work. You ain't went damn work. You went ducking. That's what you did. He's like, nah, man. He ain't gonna take no picture of this shit.
How's the internet now? It looks better.
It looks real good.
Talking about ducking, bro, why did I have to join your guys' stream to get your homie to quit ducking against me?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Turbo Joe. That fool ducked me hella crazy until I joined your guys' stream, dude. He's gonna play me starting off as Turbo Joe. When I'm done with him, he's gonna leave Glass Joe. That's what's gonna happen.
Wow.
There you go.
Now you can play.
It's good, right? It looked good. How was it? Was it laggy?
That he was playing. We're over here. Arcade1up. I want to send a sincere apology. On behalf of the Laundromat Award.
You see the screen.
We apologize for
that.
Fucking
you see the screen.
Well, the screen is shit. Everybody know that. We can't hide that shit. But we can't. We had to tell them that the Wi-Fi was at least decent.
So UAG, I asked both of these guys. I asked everybody when they thought that this MK30th was going to drop in price, so that Lord Sosa could buy a discounted cabinet. And everybody gave me different days or different times. What do you think? When do you think MK30 is going to drop in price?
I would say around Christmas when these two other cabinets come out. They're going to want space, especially the NFL Blitz takes up a lot of space, and that's going to be inside stores.
Black Friday, Sosa. I'm telling you right now, Black Friday.
Oh yeah, I think that's when I'll get it. Once it drops, if it's Black Friday or Christmas time, my kid needs it for Christmas.
You don't got nothing to worry about. You got freaking Marvel vs. Capcom coming right around the corner. Then you have Blitz. The wife want Blitz, so you got to get the Blitz, or you may be sleeping outside. So get the Blitz, and then it's gonna come down in price. You got enough cabinets to play until that price drop.
That's true, man.
Oh God, who's playing me next on this shit?
Yeah, don't even worry about it right now.
I'll open the lobby, so you can just jump. You can jump in, or if you want, I'll jump into your game. It don't matter.
Let me get up out of here real quick. Good game, Dan.
Sosa, you could do what I do and sell one.
What does that mean?
You can sell one.
Like what? I don't understand.
Sell one.
You don't understand. Sosa, you ain't playing, bro. So, sell KI. You said you played that one time.
What do you mean?
That bitch.
Yo,
you guys are like speaking a foreign language here.
He won't sell anything.
Dude, he played it one time. Sell that bitch, bro.
Sosa's trying to build the ultimate real arcade, like as far as titles of these, like
they didn't ask me or anything. If you want to start your own lobby, I'll jump into your lobby.
All right.
That's crazy. I've been ducking it since July.
You wouldn't have got rid of any, right? Sosa back in the day, you're like, it doesn't make
sense.
I want a ball.
Yeah. Dude, I owned real arcades and I got rid of all of them.
A level of dust on that monitor, like 2 inches thick. Man, just get rid of that bitch.
I bet you Killer Instinct hasn't been turned on a long time. He says I played once or twice. Like, but wasn't there one that you haven't played yet?
There's one cabinet that I only played one time, and there's 4 cabinets that I've never played at all.
At all?
You played it all?
Never, not once.
All right.
How do you do that?
But you know what? When you go in the garage and you see him there, boy, doesn't it look so sexy?
I gotta get mine to where I press one button and everything turns on at one time. I can't be.
Thank you. This guy, he don't even know if it works. It could have been broken since he got it. He don't know.
What's funny, we always say to us, they're like the statues, and Jim Mint is an actual.
For him, this is actual.
What some of these cabinets are. That's why we
Nah,
like it this way.
Statue, you can't play that shit anyway. Just display, you know.
Yeah, it's interactive. Yeah.
All right, so, you're gonna join me? Where's Welcome to Die? You turn the camera.
Yeah, he has to turn the camera off. He has to save the internet.
I'm starting to think the Welcome Dice game from a different bodega because it's been pretty decent.
Dude, listen, first of all, I think this man has like a gig up and a gig down, and this is just like his gimmick. He pretends to have bad internet. This is his character. He thinks that he's a wrestler, and his superpower is bad internet.
Yeah, it's saying it's trying to connect to you now. You don't get nothing, right?
No, you're not, because I have time to where you can just connect. I don't have to accept it.
I'll try it again. Because it's the same thing that happened to me all the way around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, everything but the monitor. Like the monitor doesn't bother me that much. I think one of my pixels are weird. Like one or two are dead. It just depends if I squeeze the thing. Sometimes I could kind of make it come back. It's weird.
What did you just say? You squeeze what? The monitor?
Yeah. Kind of by the plexiglass. Like I go.
Are you? Who does that?
It makes sure the pixels start working for some reason.
Dude, I think you're high, bro.
No, I really do that. Want me to show you a video? I thought I had a video. I thought I showed you.
He said he squeezed the monitor and then the pixel wakes up.
They said they can't connect to me.
Yeah, it says you're not available now.
Oh my god!
All right, here's a question for Jim. You've played the shit out of your cabinet. I know you've played the shit out of that MK30th. Have you ever played Sosa Fam Bam Bam?
That doesn't sound familiar.
Somebody is going around as me playing people, and I get text messages every single day. Good games. You're really good. Good games. I can't wait to play you again. And it's not even me.
Yeah, I made a lobby. You could try again. I made a lobby.
Oh, that's some funny shit, man. I'm still thinking about these pixels that OTG is molesting.
Dude, we need to make Cham like some Mortal Kombat stuff, man.
Yo, Cham.
We need to send them.
Okay, this is what versus games to us is what MK is to him. Right? But you what? We still tolerate them. You don't even tolerate the MK. You need to listen. There's 2 publishers, right? And these are the 2 big boys. You gotta accept it, bro. You gotta accept it.
I'm gonna turn my shit off and turn it back on again. Maybe that'll work.
I'll try that too.
Wow, man.
I'm telling you, he's hustling. He's hustling us. As soon as he turns off the stream, he's gonna have that gig working. He's gonna be watching, like, downloading movies and shit. It's a hustle. He's hustling us.
You know what, Cham? You called MK4 being good. I think we just wanted to hate on it. And yeah, I think I kind of didn't like it, but now I know I liked gold back in the day, but now giving it a shot, and I was like, holy shit! I was actually playing it before all this shit started, like the week before, and I was like, man, it's so fast, and I've been watching CAG stream it, and I started liking it.
No, but check this out. You know how I said I didn't like how MK3 copied Killer Instinct with the combos, right? Yeah. So how do you think I felt when MK4 came out? I'm like, now y'all want to do 3D like Killer Instinct 2? I was like, come on, man. Like, I don't know why they felt like they had to start jumping on the bandwagon of other games, man.
Yeah.
And
I think a lot of people.
Street Fighter, at least in the States, Mortal Kombat was the shit, you know? So I always thought that was kind of crazy that they were like fighting so hard off Killer Instinct.
It's weird, right? Because Killer Instinct, did very well. I think that first game. I don't remember people talking about the second one though.
I don't remember the second one at all. I think it was more of a bigger hit on consoles than anything.
KI Gold. It was also called Gold, I think. Just like MK4.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I never noticed that.
Yo, I'll tell you, like, Midway had a hard on for Killer Instinct, and I think you know what it was because 3D was so new. Rare had already killed it with Donkey Kong Country, and like it was the new wave, and they didn't want to like not catch that new wave. But to me, what if they would have did MK4 digitized? It would have been even better looking than MK3.
But they went away from their formula.
Yeah, they're keeping up with the times, learning something different, trying to learn 3D.
And they did that with 3 following games on the PS2. They were all lackluster, in my opinion. I mean, I still love them for what they were, but until when they finally went back to their roots and then got back on track,
Yeah, I think that's why they did a reboot. They just called it Mortal Kombat because those console versions, people were like, it's too silly already. Like, there's too many characters.
I'm looking at the chat, and everybody seems to be having an issue with trying to connect to games. Conquer, the Grunch, they're all saying that they're having issues.
Well, somebody set up a lobby. I don't see nobody.
Nothing is working.
I was trying to connect. I've been trying to connect. It says, sorry, Gemna is no longer available. Press any button to return to the main end.
No bueno. No bueno. Welcome to the jungle.
Is that what it is? I don't know. What does that mean? I just restarted. Oh, here goes the guard.
So I know you probably already answered this question earlier, but are you going to be getting the MVC2 for your arcade?
Yeah. Well, I pre-ordered it through Target, so hopefully it's the right game. But I'm assuming it is.
They've said it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah. So I got that. And I got Blitz coming.
Oh man, yo, listen, we're gonna do a Blitz league, bro.
Okay.
But so you might want to tune in, but we're gonna have you on there because I don't know if you're aware, but I'm kind of like the Blitz King, bro.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Yeah. But if you want some free wins, I got a player for you. He's right next to you. He sucks. He sucks.
Don't listen to this guy. He got lucky one time, and now he's Blitzky.
Oh man, you're the below bum. You're peasant. There's got to be something below that because you're terrible. Terrible.
So obviously, I was asking you, Jim, man. Obviously, it doesn't bother you, like if you pre-ordered Blitz.
Hold on, right? Come on now.
Yeah. So the hit thing doesn't bother you?
I saw it at Walmart. First of all, I love Arcade1up, but I can't stand a lot of the business practices. That's a big one. You never know which person to pre-order from to get it first. Yeah, sometimes if you order from them directly, you'll get it first. Sometimes you won't. And the whole price drop thing is fucking ridiculous. I buy every Arcade1up day one. And for them shits to drop so drastically in price is kind of like fucked up, man, to be honest.
You ain't telling you preaching to the choir because we all because we're suckers. We have to get them first.
Right.
But I told you it's supply and demand. You wait 2-3 months, you're gonna get a good deal.
But that's so crazy because it's a collectible, right? So how are you gonna advocate? I know now they're gonna say that Walmart they do their own pricing and everything, but it's just like you're devaluing your product. That's crazy.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I guess.
Yeah.
So UAG knows about stuff like this. UAG, I heard that when it comes to the MVC2 cab, that Arcade1up is going to ship it first, followed by Target, and then Best Buy. So if you ordered it from Best Buy, you're going to get it last after everyone else. Is that true, or is that just rumor?
That's a rumor, but it's one that holds water because we 2 times in a row, Best Buy has shipped last out of everyone.
You never put that shit last. It's like
I bought my big blue from Best Buy. I had it like 2 months later. Everybody got good practicing.
Yep. The MK cabinet, they were the last ones to ship. Like I thought that our shit was going to be lost forever.
Yeah.
Everybody had it for months. We're looking at them like, oh shit, fucking Zohar was able to get 1,000 wins. By the time we got our cabinet,
by the time we got ours, he had 1,000 wins.
And that was from Best Buy.
Yeah,
ours was from Best Buy. He got his from Walmart.
We took a trip and everything, man. We
came back. We was like, it's not here yet.
Yeah. But Zohar doesn't get any lag because he got both the cabinets going at each other. He's farming in his room with no lag. So you got that quick 1,000 wins.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So
I heard that Console Fanboy blocks everybody who can beat him.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I like Zohar and all, but I've had the PCB for over a month now, and I barely can find matches. Like I get on this thing and there's no match. Like it takes a while to find matches.
So you're saying there's some?
They gotta do rematches.
How come I can connect to that other guy, but I can't connect to your shit, bro?
I have no idea, man.
Do you want me to answer that question? I can answer that question for you because
you're not international, right? You're in the States.
No, yeah, but he's using the EBT line. He's using the EBT line where when they swipe the card for the EBT, he's using that internet.
No, I'm a FightK player. I'm in a third world country. I'm a FightK player.
No, we think he borrows Wi-Fi from the bodega. That's what we think.
Just recently, I changed it to where I didn't let me connect international people because I didn't want to fuck with people. I got the cars on here, though.
I'm good, man. I mean, from
now on, from now on, when you play somebody on the Arcade1up, I want to see their flag next to their name.
Yeah,
I'm dead serious. I want to see their flag, or at least their state and flag, because these motherfuckers. Some people got some atrocious internet.
Hey, gentlemen, you still play your Versus Cab? Like we could try that too. I think the Versus Cab Wi-Fi is better too.
What do you mean the Versus?
The Mall vs. Capcom.
Oh, I'm just trash at that game. Is the problem?
Oh,
that's not his jam.
What's that? What's up?
No, it's
not. I said you want to try Big Blue, but I know you get the Mortal Kombat matches, then go for that.
Yeah, I'm not really that good at Big Blue either, to be honest. But I mean, I thought I was good until I started playing online with y'all boys.
So Laundromat Wars is entertaining, it's action-packed, and it's informative because I did not know that ObamaNet existed.
What's that?
Dude, so I don't know if everybody's aware, but on what's the 2 Saturdays from today? Welcome to that. I forgot the date. What date is that?
I think crap, man, you put me on the spot. Maybe like the 27th. I don't know.
The 24th.
Not
the
next
24th.
Saturday, but the following.
So the 24th, we got a Hyper Street Fighter 2 Hyper tournament. So be ready. We got some new sponsors. We got Arcade Graphics. We got Old School Gamer, and we got JLS Gaming.
I'm joining Snow's game right now, so my connection works. I just checked.
I just took that win. The guards, that was a close one, man.
So we'll have
I thought
those 2 tournaments.
Too, man. What happened? Just everything got fucked up with the Wi-Fi and all that?
Yeah. Who's making all that noise?
Welcome to die, right?
It's over here sounding like he's making a ham and cheese sandwich and shit. And he's
that's Gen 1 stock controls, baby.
With the papers or something, bro.
You played.
You over here sounding
right now.
He sounds like he's in like a butcher shop and messing with the fucking butcher paper. Stop that shit.
Hey, Sosa, since you have a lot of the cabinets, do you feel like Gen 1? Because sometimes I look at them, they were so basic, but they're like a collector's item because like this is how they started.
Mm-hmm.
Do you look at them like sometimes like I like that, like they're cool because they're old school, or is it like, oh, I hate them, I want the newer one?
Okay, if you don't count Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because that's my dream cabinet and it's not here yet, my two favorite cabinets out of all of them that I have, and don't forget, I got like 30 cabinets. My two favorite cabinets out of all of them is the Centipede Gen 1 and the MK2 Gen 2. Those are my favorite cabinets.
Really? That's
I
cool.
would have never thought Centipede.
I would have never.
Yeah. Those are the only two cabinets out of all of them where if you were to count each game as a quarter, I made my money back.
Dang.
That's crazy.
The only older one I really like because the speaker doesn't matter because the music sucks is Golden.
That music. First of all,
I like Golden Team.
you're not gonna disrespect the best soundtrack in all of gaming. In all of gaming.
You don't get down to that soundtrack. Don't act like
dude.
you do.
Oh man, I get down, baby. I got that on repeat in the car. I also use that for.
Yeah. You know what?
UAG needs a Rally X.
I like what Emery Arcade's saying. He says he hates the artwork on the kick plate, but he used to love it with the games when they listed the games. I always didn't like that.
I liked it back in the day.
You liked it?
Yeah. Show me what I'm working with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just like them plain. I don't know.
I hated the plain risers though.
Oh yeah.
You know what I hope they do? They start doing for like some of these cabinets that have like two. You could basically say that the MK the 30th has 3 marquee games on it, Art 1, 2, and 3. Right? What if they start giving you like 2 or 3 marquees and you could just exchange change them if you wanted to?
Kind of like the real arcades, right?
Yeah. Like you can't change the side art, but you change the marquee. You can have the MK1 or MK2 art marquee on there. That would be fire, bro.
Yeah.
What they need to do is sell them separate on their website. That's what they need to do.
Do they still sell it?
They say they do, but they haven't sold shit in years. And speaking of John D, they said that they're not a parts place. So basically, I think they're out of it.
Oh, it would be parts. But what lately I've been seeing them sell the marquees, like the old marquees that first came out, like not even lit ones. I saw the Final Fight one in stock. I'm like, what?
You got me.
That was just the other day. I don't know if it's always been in stock, but I was like,
oh,
I thought everything was out of stock.
I just got a quick game in against Snows. So I was good with that one.
It's called Sable's Arcades. The only thing about Sable's Arcades is that they take a long time. That's the only thing. I get antsy like if I'm building up a cabinet, but definitely Joe Sable makes like quality shit.
So I always want to buy shit from him, but I never mod anything, you know?
Yeah.
Dollars. Good game.
I guess you gotta wait.
I can to anybody. What's your first? I don't want to call you welcome to die. Is that
I think you should call me King. That's fine.
K?
King.
Nah, I ain't calling you that.
That's his actual name.
That's his name.
No, is it really?
Yeah,
it is. It's my real name. But that's why I was laughing because I knew that was gonna be the reaction. I was like, hey, you could just call me King.
Yeah.
You could call him EBT card. That's where he get that internet from. That's what we normally call him.
You could call me Super King 64. That was my old name.
No.
All right, now Conquer. Now, if you beat me, it's a real win. Ain't on that lag bullshit.
All right, Conquer, pick Nightwolf. I want to see that shit. You did to me, but I guess not. Maybe it was.
I will. I have to make this comment on One Up Underground. Yes, Sable does take 2 to 3 months, but you pay for what you get. Yeah. His artwork is the best, the longest turnaround time, but the best. I got a bezel done for him for my Ugly Betty, and that shit is sexy. Damn, that screen is ugly.
It's not really. It's because it's from the ugly side. That's why.
I know, but I'm like, that's not a good excuse. Like, she's a that girl that she looked good on the left, but if you see her on the right, you don't want to take her home and shit. Like, we shouldn't have that issue with the monitor.
That's what you call a grenade, bro. You go to the bar, You take like, 10, 15 drinks, man. You see this girl who's smoking hot. You take her home, and the next day when you wake up, you're like, God damn, what did I do?
Running back. You got me conquered. Katana's weird. Katana doesn't play like an MK3 character. I think out of all the characters, she feels mad fucking different, man. She feels like an MK2 character.
Yeah, big time. Now the grenade, when you gotta jump on the one for the homies, man. You gotta take one for the team.
There's some girl that if you think that you woke up with a whole completely other person, that's not the one. That's the one that you make sure you send her home that night. You're like, listen, you gotta go home now. No, in the morning. No, now. You go now. I got an Uber outside for your ass.
Yeah. Jade in this game is nasty. Yeah. I even hate her Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, rush down. You don't like the rush down on him, though. You don't like the rush down on him, though. Come on now.
Who's that? Who you playing?
Conquer.
Oh, shit.
So you know the guy that was talking ultra amount of shit to Zohar, right? He friended me. This guy who's the OG
good game.
He's the OG player, and he said that Zohar is the clip master, and if I beat him offline, he'll make it look like he won anyway. So he said he don't want to play him.
He wants to play him.
They've been
live.
going back and forth and talking all that yin yang. Well, he friended me, and he was like this, yo. Don't let him try to trick you into not setting up this match. He's a punani, and he needs to come see me in the ring.
Dude.
He said he's straight vagina water.
Dude, their drama is so real. Console Fanboy wants to block him. Like, nah, we need to see this.
I know. Come out and play, because you gonna let this man disrespect you like that? He called you vagina water. Come on, man. This what's his name?
Oh, somebody doing this, Zohar. Dude, that reptile shit, keeping you in the air like that.
I know.
That's so hard to do, man.
Yo, he has a nasty reptile. I imagine he's better with this internet working right. And look, he's hitting the combos now.
Oh, this is Conquer.
No, Conquer is reptile right now.
Oh, because you were beating my ass with that fucking reptile.
Yeah, I fuck with reptile, but I don't know how to do like tournament caliber reptile where this shit he's doing, where he's running back and forth.
Yeah,
that shit is serious, yo. Oh man. Yeah, this shit right here.
Yeah, keeping you up like that, running and all that. That shit's crazy.
Move. It's that rush move he's got. That shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is a nasty move. Forgot about that one.
So Jim, you mentioned that you don't have any other company in your house, just Arcade1up. Is there any particular reason why you don't like the Ugly Betty or the I Can't?
But what are those? Are they arcade games, or is that
so they're more like multi-cades, right? Like they do have some games in it, like what the iArcade, you can purchase the game on a virtual storefront, and it downloads automatically to your system. It's usually games that nobody knows in the world, but that's an option. And then you got Ugly Betty. Ugly Betty, she nasty. She do some things for you, but you got to do some things to her. And you gotta download some.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't know. He's talking about the At Games Ultimate Legends, and he calls it Ugly Betty. You and these gummy might be kicking in, so don't mind him.
The Legends thing always reminded me of a gambling arcade game, like you playing poker on there or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like all the different things. It looks real cheap interface. Like you're gambling.
You remember the poker, the visual.
Yeah.
Video poker.
Dude, that's what it does look like, right? It has an ugly interface.
Oh, that's funny because I can see it.
Yo, see, my man got the fucking tournament moves. Hold on.
Yeah, he's legit. Man. That dude made me block him because he's too damn good. I'm over here trying to be beginner.
Not so hard now playing.
He beat him one time and blocked him.
Oh, fuck.
And this guy's been whooping my ass ever since.
Much respect, Conkers, but damn.
This is for you, sir.
All right, 499 super chat from Console Fanboy. I'm gonna make a highlight video of Jim talking about how much he loves the Mortal Kombat franchise. Maybe Ed Boon would see it since he has a lot of subs.
No, I don't think Ed Boon gives a fuck about what I think.
Listen, we there's a movement. There's a movement. Our next goal should be try to get Cage. Try to get Cage because he's big in MK.
We need to do
Oh yeah. You should try to. That's one that he would care about. Him.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
I'm telling you,
UAG. Ketchup and Mustard. They both are big MK fans and they have a big subscriber base.
There's a lot of good influencers, but we need to do some interviews, man. You know, maybe Richard or something. Divisio, or what's his name?
Meatball. I still listen. The iArcade is leaving, but Ugly Betty's still staying. Still staying.
What games are on that shit though?
So if they got a lot of Atari games, like if you like
games,
if you like the Centipede, Missile Command, all those games, they're on there automatically. But you like her for the things that she can do, not what she came with. The things she can do, she can play.
What he's trying to say is you can load coin ops on there and you can play any game you want. But there's too many on that build. That's why I don't like it. It gives you like 1,000, 1,500 games and you're scrolling through more than what you're playing. So that's why I can't stand
it's not a great experience. Like
everybody always asks me why I don't just get one and have a multi-cade. I'm like, dog, because you spend all your time going through the game.
That's exactly true.
You might click on one, but you're not even going to play it because you're like, all right, by the time you pick one, you're like, all right, I got to go do shit.
And you know, it's a beautiful thing. Like, if I walk up to MK, I know I'm going to play Mortal Kombat. Right. Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3. If I go up to the Big Blue, I know I'm going to play Street Fighter. Right. If I walk up to NBA Jam, I'm playing basketball. You don't have to worry about all that shit. When you only got 10 minutes to play, if you go up to a ad games thing, you're sitting there for 5-10 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, that's that Netflix. That's that Netflix effect. You go looking for a movie for like an hour, then you don't watch anything.
I love that, the Netflix effect. I love that shit. You're right. That's a good.
We're gonna have to coin that. We're gonna have to coin that because that's a good one. It's true.
But you know what your Big Betty can't do is whenever Sosa goes into his arcade room, he turns them all on and they're all playing the little demo sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now with the what really changed the game for them, Arcade1up, I think is the Wi-Fi, bro.
Right.
The Wi-Fi is added a whole nother level because yes, I love these fighting games, but if I had to only play the CPU, I would have stopped with just the one MK. I'm not going to do upgrades. But now you gave me Wi-Fi, you brought in a whole different factor, a whole different thing. Now you got replay value there because each person plays differently. You got tournaments, you got communities that's built around these online things. This is a game changer, to be honest with you.
First of all, playing the AI and MK versus a person is a completely different game. You know?
Oh, fuck yeah. It cheats so much.
you guys don't think they could have done online back when it first came out, though, in 2018? I think they purposely did it this way to milk it.
I don't think so, bro. Listen, this is what I'm going to tell you. This is how I know it's not. This company did not think that they would still be around. They thought that they were going to be selling, if they sold 10,000 units, they thought that was good. They were going to close up shop. That's what that company does. Tastemakers, all they do is come into a community, see what's popping, sell it, and think of the next Christmas. If they get 2 Christmases, that's a great thing for them. They didn't think that this was going to be a thing. Then, oh shit, this shit is really rocking. We got to change the game. That's when they started implementing other these changes because they know they built a piece of shit in the beginning.
Well, the Gen 1 wasn't terrible though. It just didn't have online and it had bad sticks or whatever. But
bad sticks. They didn't have risers originally. They learned from their mistakes. They said, okay,
like quick though.
Yes.
Yeah, and they got that idea from the community. They're open about that. So, It's crazy, man.
Because it was more like a child. It was a child's thing when it was on the floor.
Yeah, that's why I saw it in a GameStop, and I want it so bad, and I got to see the size. And I saw the size in that Metal Jesus video also. I was like, oh, that's what made me not want it.
No,
that's what she said.
I've been reviewing these since the Street Fighter 1. The Street Fighter Gen 1. I had that shit up on a shelf. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so short.
Yeah.
And then the Risers came out after that. Yeah. Damn, I didn't pay attention to this.
And now they're slowly.
Yeah, I don't know how you can collect these things without risers, though, man. Like,
you can't trust anybody who plays them sitting down. You can't listen. RGT, I love you, bro, but you're looking kind of suspect there, sitting there with the things on the floor. You can't do that. No grown ass man should be sitting down playing the arcade like that.
I agree with you. Yo.
Yeah. But when you put them on risers, you got the whole like wobbling little thing and all that. But I mean, it doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, I like the idea of them, what their direction they're going now, trying to make it appear to be one panel.
Nightwolf. Yo, but I finally started screwing my cabs into the riser, and they feel way more sturdy after doing that. I used to never do it.
Yeah,
I don't think nobody does. Actually.
I do all of them.
Yeah.
Riser?
I've never done it. Maybe I should try it, but sometimes I don't even put the backs on mine because I want to go in there and mess around with the PCB boards and shit. So I don't even have the back on it.
Yeah, I don't drill any of my risers, but it makes good storage, man. If you pick up you got a nice storage there. I actually fit my OG Xbox inside the riser of my modded cabinet. It fits perfectly. Gives it a little sturdy. So
yeah,
that works. That's Hank.
Doing it when we moved because I put all my shit in a trailer. What is my man doing right now, man?
I think everybody does that, man. There ain't nobody trying to uninstall this thing, like put it back in a box. So everybody's gonna put bubble wrap and just put it in a U-Haul. Nobody's trying to take it apart again.
Yeah.
So fucking Zohar returned the fucking MK1 on the bench. The stool. He didn't even unscrew it. He left it together and just returned it just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who does that? He's like, nah, man. Here, I don't like it. I don't like this
he
shit.
Threw away everything.
He bought it just for the video. He bought it just for the video.
You know, he was gonna keep it, but he said, he wanted to return it. He said, nah, man, this ain't shit. This ain't.
Those new stools are expensive.
I was telling him, man. He needs to just take advantage of the return windows in Amazon and just send shit back because he buys it and sends it back.
If I was working at that register, I'd be like this. Nah, we ain't give it to you like that. You better go to your car, unscrew that bitch, come back.
Like he's lucky he don't put these on his channel every time he returns something because the store would be like, "Oh, you're the target YouTuber.
Oh, you're the guy."
They could blow up if he starts doing that because how much he returns, he can make content out of that.
He's like,
I think we found one of something to add to his channel. Your return videos.
Let's
we'll keep up with
remember
it.
he tried to do the okie doke and recorded it.
What was he returning that time?
That was the Mortal Kombat countercade.
Oh yeah. He's doing an okie doke.
And they was like this. No, sir. You didn't buy that here.
Zohar sold more Arcade1up than I think.
We call him Rent Center.
I mean, he's buying back the same shit after he already sold it.
What I think he needs to do is autograph one of them and see if a member in the community comes back with it. Like, oh, Zohar, I have one of your cabinets you returned. Oh man!
All right, this guy is like tournament level. I got to play someone else after this.
Get out of there! Get! Listen, save some for the next guy.
That's what I'm saying.
And who is that? Is that Conquer?
This is
yeah. Yeah, I remember him that one game. I
played. Yeah. He said, "Oops, hold on, boop, you're blocked." That's actually. I want y'all to remember this because this is going to be the exact conversation that's going to happen on Blitz. He's going to block me.
Yeah.
Once I whip that ass so bad, you're going to block me, bro. I might make you return the unit.
No one else is playing? What's up with that MK2 though?
Go ahead, put it on there. That's your jam.
Who's playing though?
Look, we'll get somebody in there for you.
Nah, fucking Conker's
No. Don't play him. Don't play him.
It's whoever you beat. Ah, this fucking guy.
Who is it? Is him again? What? Leave.
Is anyone else playing?
Whatchamacallit? Welcome to Die will play you. He sucks at that game. Nah. He's only good at 3. He sucks at that game. Don't let him do the OG. I could beat him. If I could beat him, he sucks.
Bro, I got receipts. Don't go there. I'll pull out the receipts and put it on Twitter.
Yo, put it on Twitter, bro. I'll bust your shit at that game. That game is my game. Who's your main on this? Radiant?
Anyone.
Ray. I can't. Raiden. Why the fuck do I keep saying that?
What was the other one you said? Felicia the other day?
He said
Katrina. I said Katrina.
Nah, he said Radeon graphic card. He said Radeon graphic card.
I said Katrina the last time. I was like, who the fuck is Katrina? That's like that's a black girl I used to date who had a fat ass.
That's what he called Katrina.
Oh. There goes Jacob, Cortina, and Ray Dad.
This my man Conker.
Yeah, also fanboy. They bring up something. Mortal Kombat 1 is banned on this channel.
It's banned. We can't. That's the game that we cannot play because of his ass, unless he pays that the fee. You play the fee, we can restore it.
What's interesting with Raiden though is like the console spells it with a Y.
Yeah,
but in the arcade is with an I.
Other game, right? There was some other.
Because of the shooter, the Radiant shooter, they didn't want to get sued or something like that. So the publishers that made it for consoles just changed it to a Y. But I don't like though. I rather spell it RAIDEN.
Jim Mint, got a question for you. This is a legitimate question. We ask every person who comes on the stream. Is it New York pizza or is it Chicago pizza?
So I was in Chicago for the first time in my life last month, was it?
Yes.
I had Chicago style pizza. And it was all right, a little dense, kind of thick. It's very, very cheesy, but I got to go New York pizza all day, man.
That's my man. That's my man.
All right,
once again, OTG.
Nah, I didn't say anything. Michael B, I think, is one of the best judges. And on Twitter, he was all about the Chicago pizza. So
he ain't never had New York pizza.
Chicago style's where it's at. It's where it's at.
Everywhere.
You eat pineapples on pizza. I can't. Nobody could trust you. You're a madman.
Yo, how come I can't join your games? I can play anyone else.
It's welcome or die.
I guess this is my internet, man. I don't know.
Listen, tell them downstairs that you can't take any faxes or credit cards, and that's it, man. Come on, bro.
Who the fuck is Noob Saibot? Is Noob Saibot in the chat or not?
Yo, UAG, get on. You play MK2. Get on, UAG.
Drop some of your Baraka skills.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yo, Melina is deadly as fuck on this game. My man picked Shang Tsung, bro. Everyone got quiet?
All right, here comes UAG. UAG's about to get on it.
All right. UAG. He got.
So what's up? Welcome.
He got the shit in the other room. New Simon.
Hey, gentlemen, you ever play this on FightCade?
Nah, never. I tried to set it up one day, but I couldn't get the controller to fucking recognize it. All right, so I'm gonna see what's up with UAG. Good game, new Cybox.
Is OTG playing right now?
I think so. He stepped out.
I'm waiting to see what he can do here.
I just joined UAG to see if it was my connection. It works. I'm with UAG right now.
So
I'll try to get it.
It's something between me and you.
I don't know what it is, man. I mean, but my connection ain't the best, so it ain't me. That's everybody else does that.
Take the twos. Yeah, where's Jake? Was a beast on fucking Big Blue too, man. I remember from back when I was.
So.
Yo, so what am I gonna do? He turned off the cab. Now he got to turn it back on. He ain't got them loud ass skits. All right, where we at? Did anybody buy that Shaq NBA Jam? I got the first edition one. Just refresh the connection in the live menu. But that's if he's showing my IP address and everything, don't it?
I just cut UAG's head off with him talking shit.
Oh,
let's see him keep that same energy when he gets back. He better leave the game.
Trying to connect to your shit, it still won't do it.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at the live button. It doesn't even show. Visiting players is blank. I don't know. I guess it's something between us because I played a few games already and I connect with UAG just now.
Yeah. Where is UAG? I'm trying to see where he's at on this shit.
Yeah, he backed out, so he might jump into your game now. Looking into you.
Started then, I guess.
I thought the Wi-Fi would have worked the same.
You can have my sloppy seconds, man. You can take care of UAG.
I didn't know that the MK Wi-Fi was worse than the Big Blue Wi-Fi.
No, it is, man. But without a doubt, it is. Because, I mean, the Wi-Fi, I can play on Wi-Fi, it's okay. But I could tell, like, because my Big Blue and the Versus Wi-Fi are great. But when I play MK, I'm like, what the hell? So I got to agree with the masses.
Why don't see you available, bro?
I know. I just started the game just now.
Only I see is Welcome to Die available. That's the only person.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke. I just cut your head off, bro.
I fucked you up the first one. Shut down. Shut up. I fucked you up the first one. You shit was fucked up.
UAG, you start a game. You join yours.
Okay, I'll start it.
Did OTG play yet?
Was that?
Did OTG play?
Not me. We played earlier when my connection was fucked up.
OTG needs to try to get back on.
Mm-hmm.
He picks Molina in MK2. I would worry about him on MK2.
Molina's a beast in MK2. You know how to just keep that high punch charge.
Oh, yeah. OTG is either rolling on the floor or just coming from the sky with that kick.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I don't see him popping up anywhere, yo.
I don't know, man. You guys are making me nervous about this whole MK30th, man. I thought it was legit, but you guys are having hella problems.
Nah, I've been on the whole time. The online has been crazy, man. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna try to refresh my shit like Homeboy said. Let me see.
Yeah, UAG got his lobby open. But what you gotta do is just get somebody cut up, run a wire, run an Ethernet cable from your top floor wherever your modem's at, and you should be good. You get it custom.
Yeah, that's what
That way
Mark
you don't
was
have
saying.
extra wire. You gotta find somebody how to do that. I used to know how to do it, but that's a pain in the ass, man. To cut it and crimp it.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't have any of my cabs hooked up hardlined. All of them are all Wi-Fi.
Yeah, me too.
All of mine have been Wi-Fi except this one because I saw everybody complaining on Twitter and on Facebook. I was like, all right.
Is he playing UAG right now?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Barack?
There's OTG. What's up, OTG? You gonna get back in this or what? You gonna show off some of your Molina skills?
I was actually trying to play somebody. I guess I played somebody in the chat.
I feel like putting my joint on Wi-Fi to see if I can connect to GemMed. I don't know if that'll do any better though.
You should try. It doesn't hurt.
All right, might as well.
Let's go, baby. Come on now.
OTG, did you just get clapped?
It was a good game. It was only one game. I was trying to. I thought Jim it was in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. That's where I kept looking for him.
Oh nah. You went to MK2. Oh, you jumped down.
Yeah, I like MK2 better, but it's just more basic. That's why. But they added more. I don't know.
I like MK2 more than MK1.
Oh yeah. A lot
MK2,
better.
I don't know, man. For some reason, MK2 was just so big, man. Everybody loved MK2.
Hell yeah.
People like
you said it.
I think that's unanimous.
Yeah. I like this more when I do the dial-up combo, you know?
Yeah. And I like the roster, like the characters. It's just so good. At the time, I remember being mad that Kano was out and Sonya, but
yeah. I went from MK1 to UMK3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't play 2.
Oh man, that was a huge thing at the arcade, wasn't you?
Yeah, 2 was crazy, man.
And then I
chips and all that.
Yeah.
And then Mortal Kombat 3 got easy with animality. It's like, come on, man. I've never seen anyone do an animality in UMK3 on this shit.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, MK2. That was crazy when it came out for the Super Nintendo. Oh man, that was big.
That was the best port.
I knew it. Yeah, I knew one of this kid in the block, my old block, right? He bought the MK2 for Super NES, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, he has it! He's the cool kid!" And we couldn't get to his house. I was so tight because it was sold out. I had to wait like 2 weeks to get it. I was like, "Damn!"
Yeah,
that was back in the day.
Yeah, Conker's beat up selling. He sold Moveless. I was a sucker buying them. I remember the internet was like kind of new back then, and somebody was selling them in the dot matrix like printers and shit. That might have been for part 1, but I think it was part 2. Part 2 was the one that had a lot of shit.
The thing about you,
part 1 and part 2 had the fatality list.
Oh yeah, that shit was tight. Yeah, the thing I didn't like about UMK3 was that there was no rating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even.
Hey, so I went. I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but I just put my network on Wi-Fi so we could try again, Jetman.
All right, I'm gonna try after I will UAG that one more time.
Because there's this rumor of Wi-Fi on Wi-Fi is great. I've heard that.
Yeah, man, that's a nice cabinet, dude. This MK1 is a nice cabinet.
Yeah. All right, welcome to Die.
This motherfucker lit my ass up.
And I know you're not.
So we're doing MK2, right?
Yeah.
MK2 still?
Yeah.
All right.
Or we can do whatever.
I'm joking. Yeah, no, it's just to try it. I mean, I went on Wi-Fi.
He lit my ass up.
Lit him up.
UAG, I thought you was gonna do something, man. I thought you was gonna pull your Baraka and do something.
Nah, bro.
Baraka.
I wasn't about that life.
Baraka, I think, is the worst character in that game. When I do random and I get Baraka, I'd be like, fuck, man. Yo, still nothing.
Yeah.
You know why I know he's good? Because he was able to use that roundhouse kick for anti-air. That's hard timing. That's hard with timing, bro. Like that remind me of fucking Rexer's ass.
I'll try joining you. Make a room. I'll try
the back heavy kick. The back heavy kick.
Yeah, the roundhouse. You know what? That's funny though. I learned that I used to play this heavy on PS3, and I learned it. You just learn from people doing it to you. I'm like, oh, you can just anti-air like that, and that should be working.
Dude, I was like, fuck. Every time I jump, it reminds me of that meme. Like that's the moment when you realize you fucked up. Because I'm like, while I'm in there, I'm like, this. It's happening. It's gonna happen. Pop.
You can't even jump against the ninja character when you're playing something like that.
Oh,
yeah, it just says connected on my side. I don't know.
Just trying to connect. Yeah, Jax, I think he's one of the best on MK2.
Yeah, where's Jago? Just mentioned him. That's his man in that game.
That's why I said it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nasty with him. Well, I'm not nasty. I'm decent with him in MK3, but for some reason I can't correlate the two on MK2.
Well, see, MK3. If I same with Nightwolf. If I play with them for a little bit and memorize the combo, he's a beast with that combo, Jax. And then he's got the rockets, the pound, the gotcha grab, the multi-slam, the air the backbreaker. He's a beast.
Yo, OTG, what's up? You took a nap there? What happened? I see your eyes open, but you ain't saying nothing.
I'm over here listening about Jackson. I was daydreaming, man.
What were you daydreaming about?
I was daydreaming about like how like Jax was always like stacked. I always thought it was kind of cool that the Goro scene that his arms got ripped off and then they kind of had that paint on them on the other one to make it look like metal.
Dude,
anyways,
someone sent a picture of, I think it was him recently, of him and a picture of the fake Sub-Zero, and that dude looks jacked to today.
Yeah.
Bring him back. Bring him back, man. Back.
You
see Daniel Pacino, he's like, he's up there in age.
Yeah.
He's still over there trying to do fan-made movies and shit of showing people doing karate and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If what you want to call it, Harrison Ford could still do Indiana Jones at like 99, I guess anybody can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to know Daniel Pacino, man. Out of all the ninjas he played, man, I think the Foot Soldier was the best one. Not a lot of people know he was a foot soldier.
Be quiet over here. You just like to say controversial shit to see if anybody will say something. Because that's just stupid.
A foot soldier versus Scorpion or Sub-Zero? Come on, man. That's easy.
So, he came up with the spear, right? For Scorpion. They were trying to think of something, and that's like a real weapon. Like
yeah.
I think that's what we were saying earlier. That he came up with a lot of shit on the fly like that, right? During the process.
The whole thing about him saying that he wanted to make sure that there were Chinese ninjas and not Japanese ninjas, and he gave a book. Well, not gave him, but he gave the title of the book and said, "Yo, read this book." So these are real life things. He has so much in I don't think we give him enough credit for how much responsibility is for this title. Like he was intricate, like then all the ninjas. He did all the moves for everybody, showing them what to do. He created some of the fatalities and things like that. It's a lot to do with the game.
Yeah, he did a lot. He did a lot. Yeah.
Best friendship ever, man. The most iconic one. To my best fan, the autograph.
Yeah, that's my favorite friendship.
That's why I love MK1, because MK1 was true, like not MK1, but the first MK movie. It stood so true to the source material. You don't get that a lot, especially in like video game movies. I mean, just look at fucking Street Fighter, that terrible, that shitty game and shitty ass movie. But if you look at MK, that movie really, like when you were a kid and you went into the theater, you were hyped. You knew that was Sub-Zero. You knew that was fucking Scorpion. Johnny Cage's iconic fight scene with Scorpion. That shit was the shit.
Dude, yes, Mortal Kombat's a better movie, but Street Fighter, the movie, is so bad, it's good. Don't hate.
It's true. Now, I think the 1995 MK movie is like the best video game adaptation, live action. But then when we talk about animated, the Street Fighter 2 animated took
no,
it.
that's not a thing. Why do you keep on trying to make things a
That
thing?
movie was awesome.
This guy is talking about freaking tag team mode and you with these animes.
What you
Come
talking
on,
about? Street Fighter 2, the animated movie was awesome.
All right.
I came back.
Ryan Ken taking on Bison at the end.
Well, I think that the first MK movie is better than the new MK movie.
Oh yeah, the new MK movie's trash, but UAG likes it. So
Yeah,
You're so
you said one that liked it.
disrespectful. Dude,
Hey,
you cannot tell me that the fatalities in that shit was not fire, bro.
Hey.
The Kung Lao fatality?
Look, I'll put it like this: I don't remember not one scene from that new movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you're a true MK fan, you can't do that. That's like the Uncle Fester. You gotta love it.
I'm
You gotta love it.
I'll give you a mic drop right now. The new Mortal Kombat movie. Since when do you get a tattoo to have special powers? What
Right.
part of the game is that?
And Cole, you have a roster of 60 people. You got to create a new character for the movie. Come on, man.
Yeah, that was a huge thing. Hey, Sosa, I mean, UAG, I got two things. One, I don't know how long you're gonna keep Jim in clocked in over here. Like you
We're
tried to do
done.
a gag. And then the second thing is, while you were gone, we thought we said this, but you were gone at the time to help promote Mortal Kombat for the movement. We really want you to get face paint and do your whole face as Quan Chi and do the makeup, the eyes and everything.
This is real quick. Legs, you could suck my dick, right? Because I know that was him, and all y'all could kiss my ass.
I think
I don't give a fuck about that game that much for me to do that shit. You done lost your fucking mind.
Yeah,
bro, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah, Jim, whenever you're done, you're done. Just whenever. If you want
that's
cool too. If you want to get off, it's cool.
So
Whatever.
How you guys feel about the IRK announcement? That was it made me go to sleep.
They announced Operation Wolf and Ascending. Oh, the gun is cool if they had games to go with it. I don't know how that Ascending gun's only gonna work on the $1,000 cab version. You gotta buy the new one.
They're gonna get Duck Hunt. They're gonna get Duck Hunt for the arcade.
First of all, to play that game, right, it's gonna cost you about $300 to get it up and running.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then on top of that, it's a game that I think what was attached to it was the sound that it made, the flashing light on the screen. You won't be able to replicate that. I mean, I think this is more for the people who already have the unit. Maybe it'll keep you to keep it, but it ain't gonna get nobody new to buy one. I'm not spending $1,000 to get that shitty ass game.
So now on this Arcade1up show, on the next one, they should reveal Time Crisis.
Yeah, I think that's coming next because that was part of the round of teasers, right? It was everything. Blitz.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they already, there's 3 games that they already like not them per se, but there was a renewal of their licensing, and it said it's for coinless operation. 3 arcade games for coinless operation. It makes me believe that Arcade1up is coming out with that cabinet. Just makes sense.
I mean, come on, dude. They reveal Space Invaders. Arcade1up's like, here's Marvel's Capcom 2. They reveal Operation Wolf. Arcade1up's like, oh, here's Time Crisis. Come on, dude. It only makes sense.
Oh, I think so. I mean, but I don't think that's moving the needle for nobody. And then, and then this is I think is the worst. They talked about like controllable, swappable decks, but they talked about that 6 months ago. So all you did was tell me the same shit that you already told me. And then when I see the swappable deck, it looks like it's so much shit going on that fucking deck that
it looks no different than at games.
I'm saying no. The ad games is way more spacious, bro. You got like about 4 more inches.
I can hear you guys. I just want to let you guys know that my IRK can hear you. She's in the room too.
Here, check it out. My Big Blue has all the buttons and sticks upgraded. My Marvel doesn't. When I'm ready to play a Marvel tournament, I take my Big Blue deck and put it on my Marvel. Did I just swap it around or what? What's up? Is that a swappable deck? Come on now.
This guy said as soon as it released Time Crisis, iArcade is dead. we'll have the wake. We'll have the wake on the weekly retro. Just make sure you stay tuned.
So UAG, really quick, back to Mortal Kombat. Another thing that I hated about that movie. Goro's supposed to be undefeated for 10,000 years. Right. Cole lost his first MMA match, but he beats Goro in a white trailer park trash home. What's up with that?
You know what? You're right.
Dude, you can't forget though, dude. He just got his tattoo, bro. When you get a tattoo, it increases your strength tenfold.
That's just plain science. That's just plain math.
How are you gonna redo the whole lore of this franchise?
Because they're trying to get new people. Jim Mint, these people who they're trying to get to today don't know shit about what happened 30 years ago.
Bro, but you killed Goro and the tournament didn't even start. Goro's supposed to be in the tournament.
Yeah.
Not this iteration. That's that old news. That's old shit.
They're just gonna make new characters when they got too many already to choose from. I'd rather see Meat back in there than that dude or whatever. Or Mopac. What was that name?
Yo, Damon said
Mocap.
Damon is disrespectful. He said the Amico is getting Street Fighter. That's how bad it is for IRK. Everybody can get something before they can. Man,
the handheld got him.
Yeah, but the reason why the handheld got it is because it can't compete on the arcade scale. John D will let that go through before any other arcade unit gets this. No arcade.
Didn't Amico like recently said that they're gonna start releasing their games in different consoles, to get money? Mm-hmm. So couldn't they just give it to the IRK? Give some Amico games to the IRK?
Dude, I'm telling you right now that Amico approached all the arcade companies and said, "Hey, you want to buy us?" All of them. This is a guarantee. I'm telling you a fact. That's how I know that it was done for them. They went to all the arcade companies and said, "Listen, you can have the games in our name. Do you want it?"
Are you serious?
I'm dead. I'm 1,000% telling you the truth.
Doesn't the IRcade have Coleco? They have all of the Coleco collection, don't they?
It does. Yeah. It does.
It would make the best sense for IRK to buy them, and you get Moon Patrol and some of those other games. They look like games that they should be on the IRK.
I want to see that new Earthworm Gym they've been talking about. That new Earthworm Gym they've been talking about for years.
That ain't happening. That what happened with that is the original team got together for like the reunion that they were gonna do it, but they never even started. Man, all they got was the animation for like a quick little couple of second clip, and they never did do anything with that. So that's horrible. They erased everything. They erased the showing. You go to Miko, you can't see the preview anything. They try to make it look like it never happened.
I'm gonna tell you right now, by next year, you will see one of the Amico games on IRK.
Yeah.
By next year.
What if it was a licensing or something, why they had to do it, but there's a reason why as far as that. But we'll see if we see a Amico game on IRK. That'll be funny.
Joe would love it. He wouldn't, he loves his IRK.
Run and Gun 2.
He came back on me.
Run and Gun 2.
Man, I can't get into that game. NBA Jam for me for basketball.
Run and Gun 2 is such a bad game. You're done, Jim. Man, relax. You don't have to play no more. Jim, listen. I want to get your insight on this real quick. I'm sorry, I deleted you. Let's go ahead, hide this. Put you up here, Jim Mint, right?
I'm on one more round with this guy, and I'm done.
Okay.
All right. Here, while he plays this last round, UAG, when are you gonna have an NBA Jam edition Laundromat Wars? When are we gonna be able to get down Laundromat Wars NBA Jam Arcade1up style?
I got it. I got the NBA Jam. We can do that.
Oh, listen, we could do that. I got that here. I just got to bring it upstairs from the garage. I finally put it together. No, I finally put it together, but it's down.
Send me a picture.
I told you I can't even get to it.
All right, what's gonna happen first? UAG's gonna put together the NBA Jam, or is Welcome and I gonna get UAG's PC up and going?
That's never happening. That is never happening. That is never happening.
You're the same. Don't be making fun of you. Welcome and Die if you do the same thing and longer.
Dude.
You had the NBA Jam just sitting in the box for years.
He's got a point.
I've been waiting for his NBA Jam. I've been waiting for it.
That's a good one, Sosa. I like NBA Jam. I think Arcade1up killed it on that NBA Jam for what it was. The first online, It's just something different. Everything works. I know the players are black and white, but that actually works out. You know, whatever they had to do for the licensing, who they can get the partner. It's really good, man. Then they added that voice chat later. I don't care about that, but the fact they added it, I think is cool. There's nothing wrong with that cabinet. Like, I like it a lot.
That cabinet's awesome.
It's kind of crazy to me how they're able to go into the game and like change the original game, like with Blitz, with NBA Jam.
That's because they have the original source code.
The game.
They have the original source codes. They have the people that actually coded the game, so they're able to manipulate that thing. That's why this game is able to operate. Blitz operates so well on the hardware that they have because they have the original code and stuff like that.
I saw that John D said that it's like more true 60 FPS, whereas the arcade was like
it would never have a steady 60 frames per second.
Right.
So they were able to fix that with this new technology that they use.
Jim, some guys in the scene are over there in Chicago right now, all together.
I saw that.
Yeah, they drove. Did you see they drove to that Walmart and picked up a Blitz cabinet that they saw on a Facebook post? Yeah, and they played it
2 hours away.
What everyone's saying is that it's fast. It plays like really fast because I think the speed might be up a little bit, which would be cool, I guess.
Yeah. It was fast. It was fast.
That's another reason why they should have USB ports, because you saw how crammed they were. If they had USB ports, they have a little bit.
I mean, there was let's be the truth. There was 2.5, two big boys, and then one that's medium, and then Kong, he's a skinny girl. So all those people like that. That's kind of tight right there. There's two that.
Yeah, look,
that's not meant for that.
Hey, I thought that picture showed that. I mean, 4 grown ass men can't play the game. They were playing it.
Yeah,
they're not comfortable, man. You feel like you get molested.
Yeah, but it's funny. Like when like you and your boys, like even if you go to a real arcade, you are kind of cramped too. Like I think it's been that you haven't done it since you were little. Go right now, 4 grown men, and they're still like it's not as bad as Arcade1up.
But I think that shows that there is a need for either extra large or give me a 2-player deck.
No, the 2-player deck is necessary. The 4-player decks are already space eaters, man.
Yeah, like the size is perfect for what they are.
Listen, I guarantee you,
his hands, that's gonna mess up plays.
I listen to me right now. Buy it, but I guarantee you that there will be an extra large of this cabinet. All the sports, because that's the only one game, true 4-player game that you're gonna see grown people playing on at the same time.
I bought NBA Jam. Like I got it at launch when it first came out, and not one single time since I've had it have I had 4 grown ass men here to play it with me.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you the trick. I'll tell you the trick because I got the turtle cab. I'm a big dude, so you got to either play 1 or play 4. The big dudes got to be in the corners. You can't have the big dudes in the middle. That's where they messed up. They had Michael B in the middle, so they were all crunched up. But had he been in the corner, it would have gave them more space. It's strategy.
Optimize that, man. Come on.
This is true. This is true. Jim Mint, man, I just got to say, thank you for coming on, enduring Welcome to Dai's Internet, busting my ass, and then having to get your ass busted by Conquer, because that man, I don't think he goes to sleep. I think he just stays and plays on that cabinet. He's
Conquer is tournament ready, man, for sure.
Yeah, at least me and you beat UAG tonight, so that's what counts.
I beat your ass too, bitch.
All around, I won the match. Come on.
You over here acting like this guy Roderick, win and run. Anyway, Jim Mint, what you got going on the channel, man?
Yeah, same old. We do the comic book stuff over there, do the weekly comic reviews, the statue unboxings. What else do I do, man? I do Arcade1up reviews. We'll be doing the MVC2 and Blitz. I almost wanted to go pick up Blitz from Walmart because somebody had it in my state. They were like, it's right here. And I was like, fuck, man. But then I got it. I don't even remember where I pre-ordered it from. Was it Best Buy, Target, Arcade1up? But going to be doing those. What else? I don't know. Whatever. Same shit, man.
Okay. Well, man, I again appreciate you coming by, showing the love. Let's get this MK4 movement happening. So I appreciate you always showing the support on that. And again, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Anybody have anything to ask Jim Mint before we exit out? I guess not.
All right.
Anyway,
Good.
brother,
Let me know when you
appreciate
get that
man.
versus cab. We'll be playing that.
With what?
MVC2. Oh, we get on the big blue later. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some tips, man. I gotta learn how to counter console fanboys' throw tactics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got video footage of it where I beat the hyper guide, so I'll send that to you.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, keep gaming, guys. Peace.
Peace.